Ready. Are we ready to see some MAggotkin of Nurgle playing some more Blades of Khorne? That's the two lists we got today for you. Ladies and gentlemen, we have got Ross Mason playing against Samuel Kimbley. MAggotkin of Nurgle versus Khorne. Gonna be starting soon. Gonna really quickly run through the army lists. Let's do the intro. Yeah? Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Where are my cameras? Where have the cameras gone? Well, I guess I'll be right back. Alright. I'm back. The cameras, unfortunately, are not. So, need to do some unplugging of 2 and 3. I've done literally nothing different since we last were here, chat. Oh. There we go. I'm here in the back. I hope you're doing well. Thanks for watching. Welcome to the chat, everybody. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to our second game here for the Warrior Lodge Quest of Champion. Heat 223. Not Heat 223, but Heat 2 of 2020. I hope you're all doing well. We have got Ross Mason and Sam Kimbley fighting it out on the tabletop here for their second win. We have a... Hello, Tom. How's it going, dude? That view right camera is gonna absolutely annoy me today. Tried to fix it in the gap. I tried to feed it a sandwich and it just didn't go off. Okie dokie. So we've got Blades of Khorne again and MAggotkin of Nurgle. Sam and Ross wanted to be on stream together. And they're just setting the game up now with their 3 objectives. We're going to be playing in the presence of idols, which means we're going to be getting 3 objectives. We're going to get 1 smack bang in the center, 1 up here, and 1 down here, unless my camera has been flipped, which is very poor. Oh, I was right. Banging. I was absolutely right. Brilliant. So yeah, we're going to get those down there onto the tabletop, and in the presence of idols, it is hold 1, hold 2, hold more. But more importantly, our special rule for this one is after deployment, pick 3 units that are on the battlefield, and they are your idol units. If one of your idol units kills one of the opponent's idol units, you get an extra VP. There's a maximum 3 available to gain from this endeavor. Sorry, I'm just real quickly fixing my overlay. which is quite nice. And there is a small opportunity that players can potentially pick up those 3 extra VPs. Super helps. And I'm going to really quickly run through the army lists that we've got going on here today. So, rocking our Maggotkin of Nurgle is Ross Mason. He's running a Drowned Men with a 10 to the Garden strategy. Or Grand strategy, sorry. And he's running a Lord of Affliction, who is the General with Overpowering Stench, the Split Horn Helm. And we've got a Spoilpox Scrivener with the Tunnel Master, which is pretty much what you're going to see on most Galatian champions. Then in the battle line slot, we've got 4 units of Puskarv Light Lords, which doesn't surprise me. We've then got a Cockatrice, and then 2 Cockatrice, sorry, and then 4 Beasts of Nurgle. 2 battle regiments, so a pair of drops. Hopefully, most definitely, using who is going first. Then we're going to go on to the Khorne list here from Sam, who is running a Gore-Tide with Take What's Theirs. And he's got Scarbrand, a Slaughter Priest, who is his general, with High Priest of Khorne, the Crimson Plate, Killer Instinct, Bronzed Flesh, and Fueled by Gurish Rage is his aspect of the champion. And then he's got a Slaughter Priest with a Blood Sacrifice and Bloodbind Prayers, and a Blood Strator. In the battle line slot, we've got a unit of 20 Blood Warriors with Gore Axes and Gore Fists, and two of them have Gore Glaives. Then we've got 2 units of 10 Blood Reavers. And then moving into the extra units, we've got a unit of Garrick's Reavers. Then 6 Varan Guard with the Fell Spears and the Mark of Khorne, obviously. And then, obviously, why would you not take the Hex Gorger Skulls? If you are playing Khorne, they are so good, particularly when there are lots and lots and lots of wizards around. And then you've also got the Bleeding Icon. We've got a Warlord and a Galatian Veterans Battalion here. His additional enhancement was a prayer, which is pretty nice to see. Tom, how you doing? Saw the notification and thought, oh, no, I probably I might have. This is where I've had an email sat in my drafts box. Don't do this. I have a horrific tendency to send. I think I've responded to something, but it's actually just sat in my drafts. I will check after the game, Tom. You write a quick note. Oh, right, okay. Okie dokie. Thanks, YouTube. I know I'm live. They've just sent me a message. By the way, did you know your channel's gone live? Yes, yes, I do. Appreciate you. So both of these players are 1 and 0 here. Looking for the 2-0 to be able to start their weekend off. Sam was prolific with his Slaves to Darkness the last time we had him on the channel. Very, very good with it. I believe, or I hope, he's going to be just as good with the with the Khorne. The Blades of Khorne seem really cool. Why would you not play them? Players there, all set up finally. Timer is currently off the screen. Because the TOs are currently doing some numbers that players aren't allowed to see. So, we've got quite a lot of units on the Nurgle side. Quite nice. Ross just putting down those extra bases there. Say hi to Russell Taylor for you. I certainly will, Mr. Meegans. I hope you're doing well, though. I really do. I hope everything's gone well and going well, and organising stuff is not chaotic as usual. I've been on a pretty roller coaster of a ride recently with all sorts of stuff, but we're back with a vengeance. We are here. I'm currently on my own, but I'm going to try and rope Mr. Tom Patton into coming in and talking to me about some lovely, lovely, lovely Warhammer. We'll see what happens. Anyway, sorry, Ross using those little bases there to be able to see exactly where he can fit his units. Those models that he's got down, if I go to... I was going to say if I go to view right, but I don't want to because said its name, it'll now crash. These ones that are going on here are his Beasts of Nurgle. Obviously, this is a cockatrice. And if we look just here, we can see all the other stuff waiting. No, Adam, he's not playing with the bases. He's just using them as markers to be able to see where everything is going. He is using them as a placement tool, if you like, just to make sure that he can get through where he wants to get through with all the units, and it's really good for your opponent to be able to see that as well, so that you know that, you know, if there is a model that he deploys here and he wants to end up with here, but these two not to move, he's like, cool, I'll move that. Yeah, it's just one of those things. I would always say, if you've got the capability to bring yourself a base for each base size you've got and just attach like a stick of sprue onto it, that could be quite cool, because it means that you can test where your models can move safely through and round and stuff. Yeah, you see he places the base first, then he's going to place the model that he wants just behind it. I'm really sorry about that view right camera there, chat. I do not know why it's doing its things. Badgers can get YouTube accounts? Who knew? And why is the badger called Adam? Is the other question there, Tom? Like, what spurred the badger to be called Adam? Did his parents just be like, oh yeah, we're not gonna call him, like, I don't know, Bartholomew sounds like a badger's name. Sounds sophisticated, refined. Some would say plausibly royal. We're coming around looking for... Well, okay. If anybody has anything ever delivered by DPD, don't. Just don't. Anyway, yeah, Bartholomew is what I would call a badger. Oh, clearly Sam upset Ross and has sent him out of the room. I suppose there's no cheating involved because we can all see everything on the camera. I might have to take a small dip throughout this game. Sorry, well, not throughout this game. Might have to take a small moment of pause. Get one of the Warrior Lodge boys just to fill in for me. Oh my god, those Osgiliath runes look so good, but they're so expensive. I love them. I really do love them, but they are so expensive. But the problem is they're gonna sell because they're amazing. Actually, no, they're not that bad. You can get 2 ruins, a mansion, and a tower for 150 quid. That's pretty damn good, actually. They're like perfect for D&D as well. Get some for Legion. I wonder if it's the right size for Legion. Oh, I like it. Like a couple of mansions. I'm assuming they're modular in their kit. Maybe not the tower. Still damn cool though. God, this stuff is so good. Alright, okay, back to the game. So we're seeing the deployment going down. Look at all those blue flued wings. That base is just still there. Oh, there's 2 bases there for the what's it called? One of the Lord of Afflictions to go down. And the second cockatrice. He might actually be putting the bases down because of all the wings of the Nurgles. The Puscals. That is very plausible. And then we see the Vanguard going down here for Sam. Nice to see them in an army that isn't just close to darkness. That top right camera is... I wonder if I can pipe it in this. Oh, I've got to turn back onto this. HDMI. Unplug you. Gotta love backups. I am live, but give me 1 second. Amazing. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Sorry, Dave. That is incredible. Okie dokie. So. This is the pre-game move from the Flies. Being bold. I'm just going to go and double check with the chat, or with the guys, what their idle units are. I'll be right back. So you can see the Warrior Lodge shirt there that Sam's. I don't know. It looks like his mum made it. So our 2 idol units are the 2 cockatrices and Scrivener. Yep. No, but he's probably just gonna run around them with them. You don't need to. You don't need. Huh? Yep. And then we've got Scarbrand, the Varan Guard, and the massive block of warriors for Sam. Are they the ones that like do mortal wounds based on bravery or something? You want to come and tell people about it? You seem quite excited about this. I'm not gonna lie. You heard it here first, Mr. Patton loves cock. Whack that bad boy on, and I'll turn you on. Up. You're not on camera. I've just disabled this camera for today. I'm going to turn you up, and I'm joined by Tom Patton.
Hello.
Ooh.
Ooh, I'm back again.
Guess who's back? Right, talk to me about cockatrices.
They are ultimate filth, bespoke, and every Chaos Army is probably going to be fielding one. They're 100 points.
Okay.
And they have a unique ability in this game that in the combat phase, both combat phases, they can pick an enemy unit within 6. On a 4-up, it takes D3 mortal wounds. Any of those wounds go through, that unit can only hit on...
What?
Yes. It's a 50-50, your unit's doing nothing.
Wait, what?
Yeah. And
for 100 points?
In a list like this, Nurgle, where you're struggling to kill anything anyway, and then you get in and you can only hit on 6s, it's rough. 50-50.
That's rancid.
For 100 points. He's got 2.
That's...
So they follow the flies around and just make it kill them.
And that's at the beginning of the combat phase?
Yep.
Oh my god, that is disgusting. What? How can you... That's not rules.
It's a 50-50, but it's a like insta-win
but
rule on a 50-50.
What you got to remember is it might be 50-50, but when you've got 2, it makes it 100.
Yes, I think they've FAQ'd it so you can't do it on the same unit more than once with multiple cockatrices.
Okay, so if you fail for the first one.
Yes, but Ross will be able to pick units, because the other way around it is obviously send multiple units in to kill.
Yeah. I don't know what this battle tactic is. People keep running maneuver.
That is to get a Galatian champion on an objective. No other Galatian champions that are wholly outside of...
Okay, cool. So this is a free one here.
Yeah, so it's either of those ones on the side.
Yep.
For both of them. And you can obviously combo that with Tunnel Master to be able to...
So, does do the cockatrices what's the range on that? They have to be in combat. 3 inches.
They don't have to be in combat. They just pick a unit within 6 in combat.
Within 6. Yeah. 6.
So you can get around it with interesting like charges because it's at the start of the combat phase before pylons.
Yeah, but GW, man, come on.
But with 2, you can cover so much ground.
I mean, look at this. The flies are already out of the deployment zone. Ross is using the little bases for some of the models because he can't fit them in with all the wings.
They are a nightmare to play. I'll give him that. It's the same with the Stormcast Dragons. They're just a headache to play with. Beautiful models, awful to play with.
You believe they FAQ'd it so you can try it?
Oh, they've changed that.
What? Also, have you seen this terrain?
Oh, it is beautiful, mate. It's very expensive.
It's quite cheap. 150 quid for the whole set.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Like, it's... I was like, oh, it's disgustingly expensive, but 2 ruins, a mansion and that for 150.
That's actually not bad. I saw it online and thought it was a lot more than that.
40 quid? Well, in Australia, it is ridiculous money.
I'm presuming that's where I saw it.
But it's Australia money. Yeah. Right, okay, hang on. Let me just check this. I want to see this Beast FAQ.
The Beast FAQ was very favourable to Beast, so it wouldn't surprise me.
It sounds like somebody in the office plays Beast of Chaos. Because it is a Beast Chaos thing, right?
Yes.
If I fail the roll for the cock's petrifying gaze, can I roll again for the same unit with a different cock? Yeah.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I need more cockatrices.
If I fail the roll for a cockatrice's gaze, the enemy unit I picked still treated as being affected by it. No. Why does that matter?
But so okay, they FAQ'd it.
Hang on, does the rule say a unit affected by this ability can only hit on 6s? Oh, gamey little bastards!
Oh no, it's a unit. It has to take the wound, so you can mortal wound save it.
Okay.
But I don't know why they FAQ'd it in that favour. They FAQ'd a lot of things in the beast's favour, which was interesting, like the Chaos Spawn, -1 attacks stacks.
Stacks?
So you put 3 Chaos Spawn into a unit, it's -3 attacks.
To a minimum of 1, or?
To a minimum.
Okay. I'm glad they started adding that caveat, because I guess in some ways it shows how GW have matured in rules writing. Then they write shit like this.
The main problem for me is that it is a really strong unit, but it slots into every Chaos Arm.
Right, okay.
Because Beast can be taken with every faction.
Sorry. What a name. Shrek be nuttin'.
Beautiful.
Says, hey guys, thanks for the stream. You've helped me get into Age of Sigmar. I don't know why. No. Well, thank you. Welcome into the community. I hope you're doing well. And Godspeed.
Yeah.
We're going to see all these charges come in now. Sam was just looking like he was doing mental arithmetic for a second. Struggling to do 4 out of 4.
So this is a classic flyers list. Just charge in, hold you in place for 5 turns.
But with 4 beasts.
Yeah.
Like, the beasts are super nice because they can, as we see, they've got sort of split off into 2 little cohorts here and up here. They're just going to make their way onto these objectives.
They're
a great day.
a pain in the ass to kill.
Yeah, 8 wounds each.
Yeah. You have to dedicate into one or the other. You're not a big unit.
Yep.
Great.
Nice.
Not great to play against, to be honest.
No, I can imagine it's annoying. Just going to see now what is happening. A couple of the flies just got in. I do quite like how Ross is using these bases. I just hope that it's super clear with Sam on how which base is which. Do you know what I mean? I mean, both cocks are now on the table. Need to. Both cockatrices are now on the table. So, it's only flies that are bases, but yeah, we've 2 cockatrices and the spoil pox, the idle unit.
Interesting. The spoil. So he's picked stuff that he's expected not to die.
I assume so.
His intention is to just deny. Again, it's classic Nurgle list with this. Just deny points rather. It's a valid tactic.
Yeah.
Just restrict the amount that he can get. 3 turns, all he really needs, and then win. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I know Sam's tried to screen with that massive block of 20 warriors.
Yeah.
Warriors.
Yeah. Got 21.
Yeah. But I just don't think. I think they're quite a big killer unit as well.
The warriors. Yeah. They are more of an anvil unit nowadays. They have a base 3 up save, 2 wounds each.
Yep.
You can get them to +2 to the save very easily, all out defense, and then
the prayer.
The prayer brass thing.
Armor or scorpion.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that one. That's
bronze
the one.
flesh.
Bronze flesh. That's the one. So they just sit there and tank it, and then they have a 4-up rally.
Yeah, but also because they're mortals, if they're attacking something on an objective that they don't hold, they get +1 to wound.
Oh, nice.
And if they're attacking something wholly in their opponent's territory, they also get. That's on all mortals in the Khorne book.
Yeah, the Khorne book's great now. I think mortals are very viable. They didn't used to be. They were impossible to use, really.
It feels like with the Khorne book, they've not. It doesn't feel like they've done any massive sweeping changes.
Mm-hmm.
They've done tweaks to a lot of things.
They've just tightened up a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
like the blood tithe abilities are great.
Bloodthirst is having the right amount of wounds.
Yeah, exactly. There's more consistent damage across some units.
Yeah.
They never really needed a massive overhaul. They played quite well. They were just the war scrolls were just hated.
Yeah. You could definitely see. I mean, that book was like what, Age of Sigmar 1?
Oh yeah, the original box set, Stormcast versus Khorne.
It was pretty close.
Oh yeah.
There was another book after that, right? There was, yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah.
But it was like
one,
the very start of the last of 2 or something.
Yeah.
Which is,
they've needed some love, and it's good. I think GW have been bringing out fairly balanced good books. Slanesh, we'll see how they do over the weekend, because they're also at the same release date.
Yep.
And there's a couple of those lists here.
Difference is though, Slanesh had their time in the sun. I don't think one have had it for a while.
God, they did. Yeah, they could summon stuff. It was awful.
It was disgusting. And they were like, "Yeah, I'm gonna just kill my own shit." What? Oh, because of all this. Okay. I guess I'm dead. Yeah. You're dead. There was no question about that. You were always dead. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see There's only one Nighthawk player here.
I know.
One death player.
There's only one death player.
That's the Emerald Host Nighthawk.
Do you think people are waiting for the new?
I don't know. I seem to think that Feck are still quite solid.
I think Feck are good. They're a bit of a sleeper army.
I think they're definitely a mid to upper rather than a upper to top. But they are. I reckon they're a sleeper. I'd agree. Thanks, Pappy.
Spoiled.
Wow, Sugar Daddy giving you some water. Pappy. Is that for me or Tom again? It's for me. What's balance? I'm out here hoping for a completely busted Soul Blight. I mean, to be fair, I would love to see... No, I was going to say I'd love to see zombie hordes come back, but I wouldn't, because that would mean painting them.
I would. I've got loads of them at home.
Painted?
Oh, God, no. Oh, God, no. Definitely not.
Yeah, the one problem with those sort of armies is I love a horde army.
Oh, yeah.
Like, if I can put as many models on the table as I can, I think it looks freaking sick. They're a pain in the ass.
Pain in the ass to paint and a pain in the ass to play. As a Giants player, I've gone back to my beasts now that the book, and it was a headache to play with more than 4 models.
I was going to say, you've got like 140 models on the table. You're
Yeah.
like, ugh.
Yeah, I was nearly had a breakdown.
I mean, I play a lot of Star Wars Legion at the moment, and in a skirmish event, so the small events, 500-point army, I took 33 models or something, and that's classed as a horde army.
Oh.
Because most armies have about 15. And people were like, oh my God. And I was like, yeah, it is. They were like, are you going to play with them all in time? I did.
Oh, yeah. You're used to it, though.
I mean, I've played Tyranids before, like both the Horde version and when the Warriors were out. I played mass squigs in Hobbit. I played a buttload of Goblin Town Goblins. I literally played with 120 Goblins.
You were that guy.
Yeah. Defeated with that list.
Oh, show off.
In like 20.
No one wanted to play it. Is that what it was? They conceded. Or?
I mean, when you're playing against yourself, you can win.
Oh, of course, of course.
No, I did do really, really well with that list, if I say myself. But yeah, I just like the horde aspect of an army.
I think you're right. I think zombies are a really cool archetype for a fantasy environment, which is why I've got loads of them. And then when I found out that they're awful to play with, I put them back on a shelf.
Yeah.
And they've just stayed there until hopefully this old black book is good.
I mean, they did have their gimmick, right, where they could have been horrific. You had to take like 240 zombies. Stupid. But I would like all the books to introduce like more keywords like celestials, mortals, and stuff that are generic keywords, because then armies like Soul Blight, that like with the zombies, could play off that. It'd say if you do a wound to a mortal unit, get a zombie back. Yeah. Or if you kill a model, get a zombie back.
Yeah, generic keyword, pretty good.
Yeah, I think we need to see, from a game design point of view, I would love to see more generic keywords. That means that one army isn't like, because if you go back to like Seraphon, right, when they have the plus damage against demons, that's cool.
Yes.
Because they're specifically good against demons. Now, there are 5 demon books or whatever, or 5 books that can have demons, but we need to see more of that sort of stuff, I think, scattered around different books.
Yeah, it gives when you've got books with so many units in them, it gives them their own unique for specific purposes.
Or floor as well. It could give them their own floor. Like,
oh, yeah.
Why
weak
would
to this?
Yeah. Which I think it would be quite cool.
Yeah.
And I think that's a design space that I think GW have yet to move into. Or they had with the Universal Special rules, if you like, but they've not. I've not really seen that many Universal Special.
Yeah, I get that.
You get hero, right, and that sort of shit, and it's like, okay, but now granulate that a little bit. And if people are like, well, that adds too much complexity, I'm like, well, it doesn't, because it's just the same as somebody having, like, get +1 to hit against hero models. It's the same as going +1 to get hit against mortal models.
Yeah.
It's the exact same thing. You can't claim over complexity, I don't think.
No, I don't think so. And I think also because they're generic, inherently it's easier to understand what different units do across multiple books because we're all sharing the same things.
Yeah, and I think, I don't know if they're trying too hard to be unique between books and units. I don't think there's anything wrong with having a universal set of rules. Like, you know, like the way they've made wards in this now really makes me happy. So instead of saying on every war scroll, after a model has taken a wound, this model gets a 5-up save or whatever, I'm glad they've now just gone 4-up ward.
Yeah.
That's a generic thing that things can do.
Yeah, it simplifies
That's
it
cool.
down.
That's super nice. God, Baz has an eclair. Baz, where you putting that? Creamy. Tell you what, I'll finger it. You insert it, yeah? Not gone. That camera's just not on.
Oh.
What, me and Tom? Do you want me to cream on you?
Oh, always.
Oh my god.
Bloody Nurgle players.
Talking about piles, Baz is right there.
Nope. Seen some rulebooks being searched.
I think it's probably a question about like what compile into where because of distance.
Closest models.
It's actually closest.
Yeah, but models go to the closest.
Yeah. But so one of the things that a lot of people, I mean, this changed back in GHB 21. No, it changed from 2 to 3, didn't it? Because in 3 it was closest model.
Yeah. It was, yeah.
But in 3, it's in 2 it was closest model, but this became closest unit. Now, if there is one model, like off a tangent, it still classes as being part of that unit.
Yeah. But, I mean, he has charged into a lot of stuff, so I can understand where the confusion.
I mean, I think there's a unit, that unit of 20, and then there's the Slaughter Priest and one of the Slaughter Priests and the Blood Secretor that are probably in trouble.
Oh, yeah. What's been piling in here? Is it the Blood Warriors that are piling in?
No, I think this is the fly actually piling
Okay.
in. I think the problem is they're asking about removal because this guy currently can't get past this base and the wall.
Got you.
So they were asking if he flies when he piles in. Don't believe he can, right? What was the question, Buzz? No, for the game, you knob. Okay. Yes. Right. Yep. Yes. Yep. Right. Was he in base with more than one unit, though? He was in base with one unit. Okay, yeah. You have to move equidistant or closer to the unit. Yeah. Cool. I mean, it looks great. I've already smashed a sugar daddy this morning, though. It's just a standard sugar donut.
Oh, I thought that was something else then.
Nope,
I thought I was going somewhere else.
They call it a sugar daddy. I actually think these would be really good as like a Naboo-esque Legion table.
One of those.
Only the Middle Earth terrain.
Ah, yeah.
I think you could.
Like a damaged.
I think
Naboo.
you could use them.
Have you seen how customizable they are?
Yeah.
They are a really nice kit. But I think the Middle Earth terrain always has been.
Out of all the terrain, the Middle Earth is that they've ever done.
It's annoyingly just a different scale to the rest of Warhammer.
Well, I mean, it's a better scale. I like the smaller scale.
No, I can appreciate it as well.
You know, I was setting up this table yesterday, and I went, bloody hell. After having playing like Legion and stuff.
Yep.
Like, this is so big. Yeah, we've not done it yet.
Oh, yeah. First one to lose their general?
Yeah, first one to lose their general. Lose. How?
How already?
How?
How far are we into this?
Oh. Well, get him over here. Get him his prize. Say it's gone. Oh, my God. You guys run a great tournament.
Oh.
No, you genuinely do. Great tournament, great venue. It's nice to see that us moving the shop around has already paid off.
It has. It looks great, mate. You've done a good job.
Oh,
How's your back?
Well, it hurts like a... it's more that we've actually got a 40k game being played at the moment.
Yeah.
I'm going to choose the next spot prize. The way somebody's going to earn the next spot prize, the first person to do a slut drop on Baz. No, although that would be hilarious.
Yeah.
Sorry? And it's not going to be on my channel. Only Hams. I think you should do the next one as the first person. Ask the 4 people that are here. Terry, are you here? Terry, if you're here, say what's up. But also, we need a spot prize for the next game. So this is something that's usually bad that has taken place, so somebody can get slightly more rewarded.
It's a celebration of being terrible at Warhammer.
Being shit, yeah. So stuff like first one to roll a double 1 charge, or first one to re-roll a successful charge into a failure, or first one to double 1 casting, or move off an objective.
Yeah.
Like
fail a battle tactic.
Fail a battle tactic. Blow their opponent. I don't know. Third double 1, pretty much. Because you're +1 to charge. So I can be crowded now.
Oh.
Or cornered. Anyway, back to the game. We've seen a load of these mortals get ripped out from underneath Sam's cold hands. Garbrand is in combat as well, so he's going to have to go towards that flu.
I mean, Scarbrand's happy though, right? He's happy to be in there swinging.
Terry says first one to cast Grinding Teeth of Galar on their own unit.
Yeah,
that's the realm spell.
Oh
right?
yeah, that I've never cast and always forget. I forgot existed. It's a great spell.
What does it do?
Every unit within, essentially on an objective, takes D6.
What? Any unit, not just enemy.
Oh yeah, friendly units too. I don't think I've ever had it cast against me or ever cast it.
People keep forgetting about the realm spells.
Oh, it's really good.
Like,
it's just easy. Yeah.
There was that realm spell in the last book that just halved what people counted as on objectives.
Oh yeah.
And people who went up against Gargants forgot it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what do you got it? Because that would take them from 1 to 0.
Halved the amount of models in the unit.
Is
not what you count as, just models.
Yep, which is 0.
Oh yeah.
On a 1 model unit. And I'm like, that's pivotal to these Gargant. How are you losing games when you've got 3 wizards doing this?
Yeah.
Like,
well, as a Giants player, I never told anyone about it.
It's just so good. There's like, there was the command ability to fight at the top of the bracket.
Yes.
Incredible.
Oh yeah,
busted.
great.
Absolutely busted. Everybody had access to it, which kind of balanced it out. But also, that's like putting a rule in a book and not using it.
Oh, here's disease getting spread out.
Here we go.
So it begins. So I don't think Khorne have any board saves apart from the shooting.
Correct.
It might be a tough one for Sam here.
Yeah, I think we're going to see units just lifted off the I did ask for a quick game, to be fair.
Yeah. He ignored the Varangard. He's just gone, I'm going to kill all the mortals. Call it a day. And got so much board presence here. Like, look at how much has been occupied by them.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that they're like 60 mil bases, or 80 mil bases, sorry, really, really helps.
Yeah.
They have the ability to just be chonkadonkers on the battlefield.
End Sam in for the 4 turns. I don't know what Sam's going to do here in response. He's got to try and clear these, but also wants to get to these objectives. I guess he's got to spend time with Scarbrand, hoping he can clear these things out. I think he's trying to get Scarbrand into those flies just now.
I mean, so Ross's main tactic with this list is run in, smack a unit, hope he kills it, so that next turn he can do the same again, because he loses so much value on these flies in a turn where he's not charging them.
Oh, yeah.
Like, so much value.
Those impact hits on the flies are pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, what is it? It's a 2-up D3 mortals.
Yeah. But then, to be honest, I think once he's in, he just needs 5. I don't think Sam has any retreat and charge, so he's going to be pulling out, and then if Ross wins a roll-off, then he's immediately just following up and tying him up again. Obviously, hope that Scarbrand can lift some of these flies off the board, I think. Clear his backfield and then push out. That is a lot of 5s just for ward saves.
Today finishes at 8, doesn't it? About 7:30, 8 o'clock.
I cannot remember, but it's on the... There.
Oh, it's on the pillar. Oh, sorry, go on.
That's alright. I think Scarbrand killed 1 fly.
I mean, that's still 8 wounds, right?
You should have seen, it was about a 50-50 spread on 5-ups. He did a lot of damage to those flies.
He did, but he's still stuck in combat.
The other problem with Scarbrand is he is better when he's not been fighting. So fighting him turn 1 means
angry.
that he is worse. Which is good for Ross, but...
I mean, the thing is, Sam's got these Varangard, right?
Yes.
These Varangard can do a whole lot of damage.
Yeah, and they don't need any buffs. They're completely independent, can do lots of work for him.
Which is super nice. And one thing I used to always say when I was doing any of the list review shows with GW was, in any game system, if you can build an army where you strip away all the army special rules and it's still good on their independent war scrolls, you have made a phenomenal army, because by the time you add all those extra rules in, it just becomes chaotically strong.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people tend to go, yes, but this synergy, this synergy, this synergy. I'm like, that's cool, but how consistent is that? If it's a guaranteed, you know, if you are within 10 inches, you get this buff, then sure, whatever. But if it's like, at the start of combat, roll a 2 up. Well, maybe not a 2, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, and I think there's plenty of armies that have, showcased that right. Sylvaneth have the capacity to be the best army in the game.
Oh, without a doubt.
But in my opinion, too many ifs and buts just to get to that point.
Yeah, there are too many coconuts.
Yeah, there's too many hoops to jump through. Get to where. Yeah.
We're doing a coconut and lime sketch. Is that
yeah,
what's
I think so.
Okay,
yeah. Yeah.
They are definitely too reliant on a favorable dice roll.
Yeah.
Which is fine. I think we definitely need parts of the game like that. After all, it is a dice game. There'd be no point playing averages. But if you are looking for an army to be competitive and that sort of stuff, you need to look at these armies that are able to comfortably guarantee you the buffs.
Oh, yeah. It looks like that second fly has gone, and maybe it's the Secretor that's done it. They're not awful in combat.
No, I mean, I think they're 3 attacks, aren't they? D3 damage.
Yeah,
so
do
4
the work.
attacks.
Is there another of Ross's units back there? I can't.
The only units of Ross's are here.
All those
and here.
Those 3 look like 40 mil bases at the back are all heroes.
Yeah, all heroes, 2 Blood Secretors and 2 Slaughter Priests and a Blood Secretor.
Nice.
And then obviously Scarbrand are just chilling.
Yeah.
Absolutely wrecked.
I mean, it's good. It's good that Sam's cleared those out. I think those would have been a headache for him.
That's 5 mortal wounds on the boys from Corruption.
He's not killed that many. But look at that unit of that block of 20. They are really hard to kill.
There's 11 left.
Yeah, they're really hard to kill. And then if he gets free of combat, it's a 4-up rally. They come back. And when these die, they get their murder. So on Blood Warriors with the glaive, the Gore Fist, when they make saves, if any saves of 6s do mortal wounds back, and even if you cannot make the save with the rend, like as it's never going to pass, he'll roll the dice because any 6s are just mortal wounds back. Then when they die on a 5-up, they do.
Yeah.
So they're such a good target unit. You are hurt for killing them, or hurt for not killing them. There's no winning there.
I think there's just a bit of a confusion about contagion and picking up.
Yeah.
If you are playing with any of these rules that puts counters on your opponent's models, just keep an eye. Make sure you're hitting all your triggers when you need to.
It can be a headache to play with and it's this my one main gripe with Nurgle is it essentially adds another phase to the game.
Yeah.
Doing all the disease, bit of a drag.
I asked for a quick game and you gave me Nurgle.
Yeah. It's a fast Nurgle list.
Well, it'll either die or do the dying. Oh no, it'll either kill or be killed, right?
Yeah. Most armies do.
Oh, that's how the game works. That is the fundamental way that this combat game works.
Oh, yeah.
No, you know what I mean. Like, it
Yeah.
will do it pretty quick. It'll do it on an elevated sort of.
What was oh, you did cunning maneuver. So this was turn 1.
Yeah, that was turn 1.
It's been a long turn 1.
There's going to be a hold 1, 2 more, and battle tactic. There's the rally going through.
That's a battle shock.
Sorry, not battle shock, not rally.
Not gone. But maybe Sam's thinking he needs the D.
So hang on, he lost 9, right? And their bravery, I think 8.
I'm not sure.
There's only 4 left in that.
Yeah, I mean, he must have a plan with those CP.
Yeah, I'd love to see what it is, because at the moment...
Is Lord of Affliction stopping him from using command points?
Oh, of course. Yep.
That's what it is. Oh, it is. It's so Nurgle. And it has a 4-up ward. 8 wounds?
8 wounds.
Yep.
Yeah, the Lord has 8.
Yep.
The little flies have 7. They should have 8.
Yeah.
Done.
Genius app.
Oh, but it's loading. Oh my god. Don't worry about it. Just refresh the page, Ross. Refresh the tablet. Oh, give me a second.
Oh god, technical difficulties here. All good?
Sam's physically, mentally, and emotionally distraught.
Yeah, rough turn 1.
Yep, that's it. He's gone to shit himself in the toilet. He's that upset.
Broken man.
He's like, there's only 3 warriors in that left.
Oh, God. Was it as described?
Yeah.
Couldn't use that.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Brand.
It's on brand for Nurgle.
Yep.
What I'm not sure about in this Nurgle though is what is Tend the Garden
And the garden?
as a grand strategy?
Well, why don't we
Talk me through it.
head over here and then go to faction? MAggotkin of Nurgle. They were all words. Hello today.
Probably the amount of people here, let's be honest.
It's probably somebody streaming. Grand strategy. Tend the garden. When the battle ends, you complete this grand strategy if there are no enemy units within 3 inches of your tree.
Inch of any. Has he got any?
And there is a tree in your opponent's territory.
Okay. You start with one.
You can start with one if you want to.
You can.
Starting with a tree.
No, so he's chosen not to and
No.
is intending to summon one at
Correct.
some point.
But
Nice.
when you are taking this like speed of list, there is, and you're not taking that grindy block of plague bearers.
Yeah.
There is no point whatsoever taking that tree.
No, makes sense.
Okay, you're not getting your contagion points, but you are getting a lot more. You are getting a lot more from doing what you're doing.
We're gonna have to see Sam fight his way out of this battle tactic. Go for.
He's not chosen one just yet.
What are you thinking? He's maybe get. Oh, well, no, Desecrate's pretty far away.
Eye for an eye.
Yeah. Did he full kill anything?
Yeah, he killed that unit of 10.
Reavers.
Reavers.
Reavers are gone.
Yeah, so I'd just eye for an eye.
Yeah,
if I
eye
was
for an
him.
eye makes sense.
It's pretty simple.
I mean, it's never reliable though against a player.
I don't know, with Scarbrand on board. I know he's already fought, but
Yeah.
Something that I think was quite interesting in the last game that we saw, and I think something like if you're playing AOS, you need to keep an eye on, is you need to have a look at your grand strategies before you even, your battle tactics before you play a game, and I would separate them into two categories: ones that require your opponent to have models left, and ones that don't. Hear me out.
Yeah.
Because the ones that don't, save for later on, because there's going to be less shit to kill, and also if you table your opponent turn 3, you can just do those later.
Oh yeah, I agree. And there was some of the games that were going on where people that had really good games, their opponent pretty much had nothing left, or did have nothing left. Well, just like there's nothing I can score.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it differs per event, but for our event, the points of them are important. That's the biggest tiebreaker. Is like it's wins and then how many points have you scored. So losing out on a couple of points here and there could place things.
Yeah. And so often a 2-point swing is huge.
Oh yeah. Well, you saw in the last game, Kyle missed out on a couple of points, and that could have changed the game completely for him.
He missed his turn 1 desecrate
Yeah.
because he chose the wrong bloody unit.
Got far too excited.
Finish in 15 minutes. Okay. Sorry, my better half is just excited to go home. Being here. Oh, and Kitty's here too.
Oh, I know.
You happy? I'll bring you some Pokemon home. I don't like people.
Too many people. Yeah, I get that.
You know what else is draining? The resources are being drained from Sam's army here by
Oh,
Ross.
what a segue. What a
Just
segue.
removing units. Also, being able to get those contagion points on multiple units in turn 1 is massive.
Yeah.
Because that's an extra turn of just potential mortal wound.
Well, we still haven't got a battle tactic in.
No. Yeah, please poke. Just ask Sam what his battle tactic is. If they've chosen one. Eye for eyes.
Eye for eye, as anticipated.
Eye for an eye. It basically, the eye for an eye means you can only choose it. Well, you can't. No, technically, you can just choose it.
Yeah.
But you can only score it if you kill a unit in a turn after your opponent has killed.
Yes.
But you technically could choose it turn 1.
It's one to get while you have the opportunity. The earlier in the game, oftentimes better.
Is eye for an eye? Does it have to be last round?
Yes. If you have a double turn and you don't lose anything in your turn, you can pick it.
I was just thinking, could you suicide a unit turn 1 and stuff? No, the answer is no.
No.
Because there is no previous turn.
No.
However, if you did double turn and had a unit die in your
Yes.
can do it.
Can't do it yet. If you were
Less
that way
likely.
inclined. I mean, Khorne do kill their own guys.
Yeah,
Those
they
blood type
sack them out
points.
to the altar. Oh,
Yeah.
this is a list where... Oh, no, there is an altar in the center.
Yeah.
Why would... So, there are obviously very niche scenarios, like this one, for the Nurgle, where not taking the terrain piece that is free for your faction is actually beneficial, right? If he had a grand strat, if he hadn't chose this as his grand strat, he'd 100% take the tree.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
he'd just stick it in the back corner, and he'd be like, right, that's getting me a contagion point. But with his Tend the Garden stuff, he's going to summon one as late as possible. Probably why Mr. Scribblers.
It has to be in your opponent's territory, though, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, quarters gives you a decent amount of options, but it's not particularly wide. It's fairly easy to deny because
Well,
it has to be a certain distance away, right?
9,
or does
within 9 of the caster.
But because it's not a unit, it doesn't
Yeah.
have to be 9 away.
Yeah. You can just be
But-
like, blop.
But it has to be a certain distance away from enemy unit.
Yeah. 9 away? No, 3 away.
3 away. Enough to
It's a
do.
pretty small space, but especially once you've just removed a block of 20.
Oh,
Like
God, yeah.
the big, and depending where those Varangard go, we could actually see Mr. Scrivener turn 4, just be like here, and
Yeah.
turn 5 summon it.
I'm going to make an assumption that Ross has got Tunnel Master on.
Look
Oh.
at- Nope. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
So what he can do is wait till really late in the game, Tunnel Master.
Oh, how I feel about giving every the access to every little tiny character a teleport. I don't know how I feel about that. I know it's only one in the army, right?
Yeah, it's only one in the army. I haven't had any particular bad experience with it. Summoning, I guess, is one of the obvious, like,
abusable
bits. Bits of it. But other than that, there's not that much because most of the time the characters it goes on are small, squishy, not doing it. There are obviously some things that will love it. An Ogre Tyrant, combat, and Mega Boss also very good with it.
Yep.
Kill him. Because with Orcs, it's instead of making a normal move, and you can normal move in the hero phase, teleport on that, then move in your... Because of how Iron Jaws works. I don't think people... Not that many people have... I don't think a lot. Taking advantage.
So a Galatian champion is 10 wounds or less
and not unique. Yeah.
Imagine if you could give Tunnel Master to, like, Bastion.
Oh my god. Yeah.
I mean, you can already teleport it.
Yeah.
You can deep strike, right?
Yes, you can.
But that's not a teleport, which is different.
No. Or you could give it to Sigvald. Gets loads of attacks when he charges and teleporting when he gets bonuses to charge in.
He's got the outflank thing.
He does, but then what it means is you could do it again later on.
Right.
It gives, like, consistent movement around the board.
Can you Tunnel Master more than once a game?
No.
That's balanced then.
Yeah.
I was really worried it was going to be a case of, right, okay, you can Tunnel Master.
Keep doing it.
I'll get Baz to do it.
Ah.
It's huge because it might be no retreat.
If it had been no retreat, it looks like that's not the case based on where those
clearly.
those Blood Warriors are going.
Yeah.
How many are you anticipating are coming back?
None. He'll only rally in the hero phase, right?
Yeah, but there's a hero phase coming up.
I don't. All depends on where the 3 inches lie. Because if one of these is 3 inches here, if you are Ross, you pile in.
I anticipate those heroes will be...
They rally on a 4-up.
Yes. Because of the Securator.
Oh.
Mortal units. I mean, I don't think 4-up rally should be...
No.
I don't mind a bonus to rallying.
Like a 5.
I think 5 should be the cap.
I don't think you should have rally at all for every unit game. I think it should be certain specific.
Yeah,
Again,
maybe.
Generic keywords. This is another reason, right?
Yeah.
You could put these command abilities specific. Like, you know, mortal unit could have a command ability that is like pull it to the last, right? Spend this command ability at the start of the combat phase. Anytime a model in that unit dies, it gets to fight before it dies.
Yeah.
Obviously that would be busted, but my point is more, you could then apply that to any mortal unit.
Yeah.
Rally, you could have, but only for ethereal celestial unit.
Yeah. I get that.
And then I'm like, okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
And that would be an interesting design space into. You get to add your rules bloat that you really want to add, but you don't actually bloat the game. Diversify it.
No, I get that. I don't mind it. I think I played it enough. I think maybe I'm just used to it.
I just don't like the concept.
No.
Like,
oh, you were dead. Oh, no, you're back.
Yeah. So like goblins, I can kind of get because endless horde of goblins.
Yes.
Yeah, goblins I can get because it's an endless horde of goblins. Nighthaunt I can get. Is it Sigmar when your dwarf's dead? I don't know.
Yeah, you're not wrong. It does feel a bit weird when when just a regular boy gets up.
Sorry, I can just see there's a load asking about Pokemon.
Is there a big release?
There is a massive release. It came in. It was released yesterday, and DPD have let us down.
Oh, classic.
Got lots and lots and lots of money's worth of value in this Pokemon Scarlet and Violet release. Supposed to deliver it yesterday. At
You
12.
getting any?
Yeah.
No.
I'm getting a case.
What any mans that you're looking for?
Any Mons?
Yeah. Any Pokemans?
Pokemains. Some Myriadons. Some
I don't even know what.
Scarlet and Violet Pokemon. one of the new games. You know the...
I have Scarlet and Violet. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So which one do you have? Both?
I have Scarlet.
Scarlet. Okay, so it's the Violet hero Pokemon.
Oh, okay.
So you know how you've got Keldeo?
Yes.
Yeah, it's Miraidon is the other. Miraidon, whatever. But that's the one from the future.
Okay, cool.
Whereas that one's from the past.
Yeah.
It's the purple one on the thing.
Yeah, I know which one you mean.
I want 4 of those.
Oh, it's 4 a set.
4's a play set. There's a really disgusting deck.
And of course you would be using it because you only play Filth exclusively.
In Pokemon?
I don't know if it's limited to that.
What? 100% limit. What are you on about?
I played a lot of MCG with you, and it's pure sweat.
Piss off. No, it's not.
That sounds like the outcry of someone who is 100% in denial.
No, I'm just mortified that you think that... I'm not that bad. Okay, I'm going to... Right. Okay. You're going to have to come down on F&M, right? And I will put you in a pod that will make you die.
You are completely selling it to me. That's exactly what I was looking for.
Yep, gotta love Magic. I play with a very specific set of people because I can't stand playing with other. Not in general, just
Yeah.
I just hate people.
Yeah. By stream, because you don't have to actually interact with them.
Yeah, I can kind of stream just from my bedroom, really. I mean, that is basically my bedroom. Spend enough time here.
Oh yeah, you do. Live here.
I've only got 1 shift next week, right? Kitty's got none. We're going to be here for 1 day of next week.
Ooh.
That's the plan.
What a treat. So, looking back to this game, Scarbrand's gone wide, trying to break around that front line of Nurgle lads, flies, and sneak onto those objectives.
Yeah, he's just trying to tip his toes where he needs to be and get round.
The Varangard have again gone around, and they're going to do the same. And he's going to go for the 1 and 2 and more, and just ignore the middle objective. I think is the plan.
Yeah, I think when you got, if this game was 4 objectives, this would be a lot harder for Sam on that turn 1 engagement from.
So you see what's happening here over there. So I'm going to presume Sam's going to try and be outside of 6 of that cockatree, where those Varangard are charging in.
But it can't cock scream at him.
Yep. Yeah. So it can't do a loving gaze. Fire its love all over them. Oh god.
It's sticky and wet.
Yep.
Grim. I like how he's painted them like mouldy cum as well.
Yeah, that was the inspiration. Had some sat next to them and was like, just like this.
All he did was look to the left. And
Yeah.
be like, yep. Okay.
Yep. Say no more.
Flavor. Oh, I reckon those cocks are going to be the saving grace of this this army there for Ross.
So here it is. Is it a 4-up? It is.
What? Oh, I don't know who that is, but okay.
Do Varangard have a 4-up ward save against mortal wounds?
Ooh.
Because I think Sam's just rolled 2 4-ups to stop the wounds going through, so that he can ignore the cock's ability.
Love a good cock. Oh, I thought you were getting your cock out. Tom said, we were just talking about cocks and their damage, right? And Tom said, I think he's just rolled 2 4-ups. I'm like, okay, I'm going to double check. But he looked down, and then it almost looked like he was going to whap his dick out. Yeah. Oh, no. So the cock check was cocked. The cockatrice. Been there?
Yes, cock dice was cocked, re-rolled into a 3, and
Boo.
those Varangard are only wounding on 6s.
Hitting or
Oh,
wounding?
hitting on 6s.
Even worse.
Even worse. Rough. It's real rough.
I love how there's a stick next to the cockatrice for Scarbrand.
Oh yeah, Scarbrand wants nothing to do with that.
He's got like few attacks, but hit like a dump truck. I mean, somebody did say they'd already won it, but they haven't come up to claim it.
Oh.
Hello, Dodgy. How's it going?
Oh,
and remove.
so that's the unit. I guess that's eye for an eye complete.
Yep. Tick. Done. Next. Thank you.
Yeah. I mean, a roll off for Sam here is looking good.
Who's just... Go move it. Point it at the table. Kitty is the most chaotic mother trucker ever.
Oh.
Yeah.
There we go.
We'll make
What
a
a
camera
shot.
girl of you. Yeah.
What a shot.
That is actually a really good shot. Look, see, if I go here.
Let's see it.
Oh yeah. Oh, I thought she was doing a slow pan. I was gonna be like, oh.
Yeah, you need. Why don't you get a handheld?
Huh?
Maybe get a handheld.
Because that requires another member of staff. Thank you. Good. That requires another member of staff.
I'll run around with a handheld.
What I want is a wireless handheld on a gimbal.
Yeah.
So I can send people round.
That would be really good.
Yeah, or a drone.
Oh, a drone you can fly from here would be incredible.
It would also be dangerous as all fuck.
Ah, no. It's their fault. If we warn them and then it hits them, it's their problem.
And then it hit me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, incredible.
It would be so cool to fly a drone, though, from here.
Yeah.
Just be like panning shot of every... Oh.
No, I think you should get one for looking around the event and see what's going on the other tables.
Donation link in the bio.
Yeah. Get donating, guys.
Actually, first up, I want a full zoom macro lens camera, and for that card thing that we talked about.
Ah, yes.
I think that would be more beneficial. But also, I want some lavalier microphones. They are £300 a set. I need.
What's so good about them?
They clip here, and they just plug into that.
Oh, beautiful.
And it's wireless audio from players. Not for these guys, for my other thing. What this Bollywood stuff's going on in the background, but I'm
vibing it.
Yeah, it's proper good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so
It's very Khorne versus Nurgle. It's the vibe.
on the arid streets of like Gur.
Yeah.
I can just imagine like over here there's like a water skin seller, just like what the fuck is happening?
What was that massive fly?
Just like shit, that's a demon. Oh my god. Marie, get the camera. Marie's his
roll
wife.
off.
Oh,
Let's go into Nurgle.
There we go. We've not got a double turn here from Khorne. Now the flies are out of combat. Obviously, we're going to see a rally come in.
Yeah. What are you guessing? How many?
17 dice to roll on a 4+, I guess 23.
That's a bold.
No, it'll be about 10.
I think 10 back.
10. 20 wounds.
20
When you put it like that. That's
Oh yeah.
disgusting.
Oh yeah.
Disgusting.
On a 3-up save.
Oh, and they can
Potentially-
easily get a 1-up.
It could be a 2-up current because of the bronze flesh.
Yes. Rancid.
They're really, really good.
That's just rancid.
Rolled a 6. Oh, he's doing the wounds and stuff.
The mortal wound.
Yeah.
That's disgusting. I ate it.
It was fucking one of us.
One of you took a shite in the toilet and didn't flush. Fucking disgusting.
Oh, mortal wounds. Baron guard.
Yeah, you got to make sure that you remember to do
Saved.
points.
Yeah, he did bugger all to those flies, and I'm gonna guess those flies did not.
Pretty much. I reckon what you got to do now is you've got to throw all those flies into Scarbrand, right? He's not got a ward save.
Yes.
You just kill Scarbrand. You've got the Beast of Nurgle to do the same thing.
Yep.
You just pile him, kill him, and then go after the Varangard.
And you cock him as well.
And you double cock him. Oh, only single cock, really.
But with that, look at how much board control Ross will have. Like,
Yeah.
it's just eliminated most of it.
There is a lot of board control, a lot of pain, a lot of fury. And it's going to be interesting to see just how much damage turn 2 Ross can do. Obviously got priority.
He's lost 2 units of flies, which is big.
Quite a lot of flies. I'm just going to go and find out what the wheel's on.
And the battle tactic. What, sorry? Oh, is he? What's he playing?
No BT. Goes it yet?
Ah.
But have a wheel. We are now on Norsish Revolution.
-1 to charge.
Bit crap.
Cannot pile in.
It's a bit good. Actually, no. If you read it, can't pile in closer. You can still pile in, just can't pile in closer.
Oh, how weird.
No, it's very. So there are some abilities that are like when this unit piles in, do a thing.
Yes.
Right? And that would completely stop them from doing it.
Got
It
you.
doesn't stop them from doing it because they're still allowed to pile
Yeah,
in.
they're technically piled in.
Yeah, it's just the shortcut that old players use are, oh, it can't pile in.
Yep.
It's like, no, it can. But also it's only demon units, right? Oh, no, just friendly Nurgle.
Yes, and enemy Nurgle. So if you are playing against Nurgle, you can stop Nurgle.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
These rolls next in turn 3. Quite a good one. So ramped up these rolls. And back to number 1, 4+ ward. In turn 4. Then the final one is they're all going to be treated as 14 inches of a locust.
Locust.
Beats my geckos. Hey Paul, how's it going, dude?
D3, so you're healing. I think he's got a good role on the game.
Yeah, I think he's pretty good. I mean, he started on a 4, which is no rally or right inspiring presence, which was always huge.
Oh, here's some. I'm presuming this is the rally.
I really like those dice.
You want one?
Where are they from? One.
No, those are Warrior Lodge exclusive dice.
I need one for the frame. I want to do a Warrior Lodge frame, photo frame, with all the Warrior Lodge dice in.
I have one in my car and I'll get you one. Spoil you.
Why does Dave look confused? Name's on it.
Fabian.
Where is he? Yeah. Has he got it delivered here? Charge him a tenner.
Fabian is over there playing Matt Hardo.
Can you just direct Dave to Fabian, please?
He got it delivered here.
I mean, what a guy, right?
Oh, yeah. What a play.
If you know you're going to be here, you might as well be here. It's ridiculous. Dave is now an Amazon driver.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dave. This is where it's half his army.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I was waiting for that Arcanaut company.
It's like, oh, god damn. That's where the ironclad is.
Let me just build it.
Did they send the glue? They did. Oh, I've got to get onto Amazon now.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? I am so keen for this Pokemon delivery to arrive.
When is it?
It's in the next 5 minutes to an hour and 5 minutes.
Oh. Okay. You're going to open them on stream?
Oh my
Live
god,
stream.
hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Oh
6,
my
7, 8,
God,
9,
that's
10, 12, 13. He made 10.
Yep.
He pulled 10
That's
back.
math hammer.
That's exactly what
Look
I said.
at that. It is filth. 4 at rally should not be in the. They do look nice though.
It's so dumb. You don't understand how dumb that is. How many points to that unit? 300?
Yeah.
380. He's basically just got
Another 10 in
200 and... No, he's just got another 100... How much is it? 190. He's just got another 190 points back. Did you pay...
It's a hat.
Hat. It's a hat. He got an Amazon delivery here for a hat.
Ah, is it because he's playing KO and he's now wearing an Admiral's cap?
Oh, okay.
The ship captain.
I don't know. I admire the, like... I don't know. Be a bit more prepared is my own... That's like ordering stock on a Wednesday. And you need it on the Tuesday.
What a look, though. Look at that. What a look.
Was it the question is, was it a same-day delivery Amazon, or was it an ordered last night when he was drunk? Got to be same day. Can you ask him when he ordered it?
Woke up this morning and was like, I need a cap.
Feeling like P Diddy.
Game 1, need a cap.
In fact, he ordered it in game 1. I reckon he ordered it when he was drunk last night.
Oh, yeah. So we'll continue on to Ross's turn. Even though Sam has just gained 190 points, it is technically Ross's turn.
So dumb. I really do feel for Sam not being able to wipe that unit. The game would have been complete.
It looks like he's just going to ignore Scar. To try and full kill him.
Thanks. Like someone at the YMCA. Yeah, I hate Rally. I'm just going to say that now. Right, you've done all that work to remove all of that stuff, and then you've just turned around and gone, nah, mate. Guess what?
No, but I think 6s is fine. 5 on specific units, fine. 4 up is a 50-50 chance of each model coming back. Especially 2 wound models.
I think summoning's a bit of a weird one as well.
Yeah, I think the game's okay with it.
Yeah, I think the game is okay with it. Do I think it... I guess the rest of the books aren't quite as strong, right? Because you've got to rely on that summoning. Oh, I thought it was a tub of honeycomb. A barricade.
Oh, is that what they are?
Yeah. It looked like honeycomb.
It does look like snacks.
I'm like, I like honey. But in fact, Kitty doesn't eat honeycomb. I was like, hello. Caramelized honeycomb. Okay, so...
Oh, so Sam is using 1 blood tithe point.
Yep.
He's going to move 3 units.
Yep.
The Scarbrand is going to... And he can move into combat.
Yeah. More importantly, he can set himself up for next. Far away from those flies and those beasts of Nurgle whilst tipping on that objective.
Yeah.
Oh boy. I hate Rally. Hate Rally.
They're only blood warriors. What are you worried about?
That he's just brought 20 wounds back onto the table. Ross has 76 wounds, I think it was, to start with. Or something. Oh, it doesn't say on that one.
No.
Oh, 126 wounds. He's just brought 1/6 of his wounds back. He's just cast, like, greater restoration. Sorry, greater healing.
Do you think all this stuff clears those blood warriors out?
No.
The frustrating thing is, if he doesn't full kill them,
He won't.
they'll retreat and do the same again.
I don't think he actually can. Because he did the damage he did last time, only having 6 flies in there. He's now got 3.
So he's going for Desecrate. I'm presuming it's the altar, yeah, that he's just... actually, that's not in his territory. Where is
No,
Desecrate?
it'll be the altar.
It'll be the Blood Altar one.
Yeah, not the Realm Gate. Oh, you... I mean, the game will probably be done next turn.
Yeah?
Like, those Varangard, as long as they don't take a wound from that Cockatrice, will...
I mean, they are the unit to try and ignore it. 4 ward save.
Yeah.
It only does D3.
No, I know about the Gorslav and 120 zombies. That's what we were talking about earlier.
Oh, right.
Zombie spam.
Yeah. I mean, they are viable-ish, especially now Bounty Hunters have gone. The reason I didn't play with my zombies was that everyone was using Bounty Hunters, and it was super easy to just wipe the full unit. Yeah.
So Dodgy, I said something earlier that I think I'm just going to reiterate really quick. I think they should bring back universal keywords for certain types of units, like mortal, celestial, demon, elemental, whatever, right? And I think only certain units, like celestial or horrors or whatever, ethereals, yeah, should be allowed to rally. Then they should have different command abilities that are relevant to different.
Yes, I get it. Mortals have their own one. You know, it's all unique, but it's across books.
But you could also do more in terms of like command traits and stuff, right? Because you could either do universal ones where mortal heroes have this, but celestial heroes can have this.
Yeah, yeah.
And you can also then tap into that in the book as well, so you don't have to worry about keywording stuff like uniquely.
Yeah.
And I think there's definitely a design space where that could be. You know, bringing 20 wounds back is bullshit.
Oh, a 10 charge from
Beast
sending
of
in the Beast of
Nurgles.
Nurgle in. He's got a. I think this is the reality. He's got a full send.
Now,
Try and wipe the unit.
do I think he does it? Yeah.
Oh, our very own.
Why couldn't I have had a Wainwright on?
He doesn't like being on stream. Sorry.
I don't care.
We could have convinced him.
He comes down for free food.
He does, yeah.
You see when I was running my event.
Did he? Oh, he turned
showed up. Is there any lunch? No, mate. I've catered exactly. I'm sorry.
He goes. Oh, classic.
Well, the Storm Drake Guard shouldn't, because their dragon bits are mortal, but the Stormcast on the back of them.
Right.
That's what I would say. The dragons aren't. Sigmar doesn't lightning bolt a dragon onto the battlefield, does he?
No. Dragons exist, and Stormcast are made.
Yeah. So the Stormcast, I can give those rally.
Yeah.
Because Sigmar sits there and goes pew.
You're back.
Yeah. But when the dragon dies, its blood, skin, flesh, and everything is still there.
Yeah.
It's not there. It's not. It's dead. It's not repairable. That's what I do.
So there's one Vanguard down. What I missed was, did any of the cocks go off?
Oh. I'll go and ask him if
yeah,
any
I
cocks
think
went off.
that could be important.
Yeah. Okay.
They've been double cocked. A bit of DP action.
Bit of spit roasting.
Oh, it's so rough. It's so unbelievably rough.
What is the spit roasting?
Yeah. It's just his two big units are just shut down.
Why don't we see Khorne with cocks?
I think most Chaos armies would benefit with them.
I think, well, because, so, Khorne hit hard, right?
Yeah.
They kind of struggle on the bounce back.
Yeah, they don't
with a lot of units.
Weirdly, they don't want prolonged combat.
No, but if you've got the cock in there.
Oh, yeah. I think every Chaos army can take one. For 100 points, it's not that big of an investment.
I've got no problem with demons rallying. What I've got the problem with is these mortals rallying. They're just mortals. They're just blood warriors. Right?
Different kind of stream to this one.
That camera's not actually hooked up at the moment. Tell you what, Baz, you can put your missus on the table after the lights out.
Yeah, don't turn him down on that, Baz.
You break it, you bought it, though. What if she says no? Who's the man of the house? Jen is, clearly.
Yeah.
Got it. That's not what... Sorry, what I meant was who wore the trousers. So Jen's wearing the trousers. I'm actually going to make some modifications to that table. I'm going to create... So you know where the legs are? They're slightly inside. I'm going to take the tabletop off and create like a sub-table underneath. Smaller, like card games and stuff. So that we can take the big tabletop off when we're playing card games and put it back on for...
Oh.
More room.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, lads, who's your shout-out to win this event, and who is your underdog? Have we got a standings? Did you say you had the standings? Yeah. Okay, so I need somebody who's... I need to see everybody who's won a game.
Okay.
Who's going to win?
It's a field. I think there's a few people.
I mean, Fabian's definitely got a chance, right?
Oh, yeah, Fabian. Yeah, so Phil's running the new Slanesh.
Yeah, but, you know, has he had the same amount of reps that
Fabian's
had with the KO? No. 2 games before today with Slanesh. Okay, I wouldn't put my money there. I'd put it on Fabian. Just because he's got the reputation. Fabian Quinn.
Got the hat.
With his Carriage and Overlord. Got the hat. Got the reps. He knows what he's doing. Incredibly good player. Better than Baz.
Without a doubt.
And then who's the underdog? Who's gone 1-0 that we wouldn't usually expect to go 1-0? Haven.
Shooting Skaven. What lightning cannons?
How many?
2? 3? No, he's got 3.
Okay, no, that's, yeah. He's my underdog.
Yeah.
I love a good Skaven list. You don't actually understand how much I like Skaven.
Oh.
If I could be asked to paint the clan rats, I would have a Skaven
It's
army.
a great army as well.
Yeah.
What lightning cannons? I saw Steve's game turn 2. Pretty much lifted his opponent's entire army.
Yeah.
If they roll, I mean, they're Skaven. You know, it's random how well they're going to do. It's just Skaven, but they rolled well. They blew everything up. They blow themselves up.
Oh, you clever monkey.
What?
Can't pile in close to the demons, right?
Yep.
I think he summoned the demon here. Can't summon.
No, that's
Oh, I thought he tunneled Scrivener.
interestingly. So he can't pile closer to demon unit, but he can pile closer to the cockatree.
Not a demon.
Not a demon. Not Nurgle keyword.
Oh, it's the banner.
It's just a creator.
It's the banner. Tom Maudsley here. What is he?
No.
He was supposed to be. Fair enough. I need to talk to you about kitchens later.
Oh. One for here?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I can help you with that.
Can you actually?
Yeah.
We need to talk about ventilation.
Okay.
We'll not do it on stream.
Are you sure? You don't want a kitchen
Oh,
design
okay.
pod?
We'll do it now. Right. So basically, we need to get some ventilation. We need to get some ventilation in.
Yep.
Or what? Do you know what the regulations are for that sort of stuff?
I can look them up.
So basically, we're going to do hot food in there, like a panini press and stuff. Can't do that without having ventilation.
Yeah.
And then the question is, do we have to pipe some ventilation through Mikey's room into the alley, or can we pipe it out to the...
Yeah, I think you can go out. It just has to go out of the building. I'll double check it. I don't want to give terrible advice on stream.
Yeah, of course.
Can't wait for that fire to start.
Did that sound like a balloon popping then?
It did a little
Yeah,
bit.
okay. That wasn't just me going crazy. Okay. Yeah, all right. I'll have a talk with you later. And then I'll put you in Richard's direction and you might get some business out.
Okay. I mean, it doesn't benefit me, but...
It would genuinely benefit us.
yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Nothing gets done in this place unless I do it, it seems.
Yeah?
No, I'm joking.
No, on stream, clip it.
Yeah, it'd be good to get it sorted. We'll have a chat. Anyway,
Okay.
and if I can tell you that you want to tell us that you can only have it on this wall, so I can move the counter.
Okay, so you want it...
You
You want the advice a specific way? Say no more.
I got you, boo.
Yeah.
No, I'll go through the actual requirements.
That's cool.
Anyway, so we've seen now that we've got the
Swinging into those Blood Warriors.
yeah, he's not going to lift him, I don't think.
Don't think there's enough there.
I think there is not with
Not
rolls
like
like
that.
that. Oh, they were armor save. God, they're talking about. There is a lot of back and forth on this game about clarity. My biggest piece of advice for everybody at home at this point: be clear with your opponent.
Oh, yeah.
Any game you're playing, tell them. Tell them exactly what you're doing, right?
Oof.
Tell them how you're doing it, why you're doing it, what the reason for it is, and things like that.
Well, I think it's just the game, right? It's just... I know sometimes it feels counterintuitive to tell your opponent what you're intending to do.
Intention's key.
You know, but because it feels like giving your plan away, but key to having good, clear, fun games with your opponent is play by intention and only hold people to what they're intending to do. Like, if they've got loads of movement, they say I've moved myself 3 away.
If they've got
for me, you're 3 away. Like if you had plenty of movement.
Well, it's like the first thing I do is obviously talk about terrain.
Yes.
In any game, but also I will, if our deployment is a certain distance away, I will ask them what their maximum threat range is.
Yeah, yeah.
And as long as they're honest with me, don't give me any gotchas, which I will ask them to be.
Yeah.
And I try and set that precedent of going, look, my max is this, what's your...
Yeah.
Then I'll be like, cool, I'm going to be 22.1 inches away.
Yeah, and you just make it super clear.
Yeah. Oh.
And then even if you measure it and, you know, it's slightly different, you've had that conversation, that was my intention to do that.
You know what it is. Because things are going to... I mean, I talked about it earlier. If you've got a table with 2, like, miniatures on it... Yeah.
Yep.
Call them Fred and Tim.
Yep.
You can measure 3 inches from up here.
Yep.
But the actual 3 inches, it stops there.
Yes.
But because of the way maths work, you measure like that.
Yep.
The closer you are to the table with intention and being able to clarify that, better it is. And also, not only do you get a good clean game, neither of you are caught out by anything. You can actually play the game properly.
Yeah. Just let's be honest, like, it's hard to remember all the stuff in this game. There's so much going on. There's so many books that are regularly coming out, like Khorne and Slaanesh are brand new for this event. There's going to be plenty of people here who've never played, well, never played Khorne even when they were before the new book, but especially with all these new, you want to be super on what you can do. Sometimes that's difficult, let's be honest. Like, certain armies have lots of things that could happen, but as long as you hit the keynotes.
Yep. I don't think he's going to do anywhere near enough damage for those.
Oh, God, no. And then they're going to retreat and
Rally.
rally back again.
Go where they want.
Yes.
Garbrand's going to go.
I mean, he is tying them up. They're not where they want to be. And it's relying on Sam getting a double turn to be able to then utilize them. But
yeah, yeah. But every turn he's not utilizing. Every turn he's not trying to kill them. Sorry, every turn he is trying to kill them, he's trying to kill something else.
Yes, you're not wrong. There's Blood Warriors that occupying a lot of his army.
All the way. My guy. You like my little Grogu's?
I do love it, mate.
They're cute, right?
Yeah.
Get you a blanket.
Oh, wasn't a Christmas present or something?
No, well, she was cold, so I went to the shop and bought her a blanket.
And now it's on you.
And now it's mine.
Yeah, makes sense.
No, it lives in the studio.
Okay.
My in case of because that room gets quite cold sometimes.
I can imagine, yeah.
In the
big hole in the ceiling.
In the summer, it's gonna. Might actually just bring the cats and myself here, just sit
to
in the
escape.
studio,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna get pretty warm over in. Anyway, yes, I think that those Blood Warriors are going to do the rinse and repeat, retreat, and
how many
rally.
back are going? 10 more back?
It depends how many actually live off the back of this.
8 in there currently.
Number, on.
It is the number.
He's probably going to get another 8 back.
So what do you think Sam's going to do in response here? With his
In
turn?
response,
What's he going to do in his turn?
He will tap 3. No,
He's a red player. He's tap 3 mountains.
Yeah, lightning bolt, shock, and something else. He'll retreat these if. Okay, so actually it depends on casualties, right?
Yep.
So there's 8 here. He can afford to keep them here.
Good, yeah.
Right? Because the moment he retreats, in the next turn, it leaves those flies to go and do something else if they want to, right? But let's say he goes down to 4 after rally. They'll retreat. Scarbrand will just go and kill this and get an idle point.
Oh, because that's an idle.
Yeah. These guys will come up to reinforce this bit. Nothing happens with those. There's no point moving.
No, they just sit there and hold the objective.
And that's it. There doesn't need to be anything else because he'll hold 1, he'll hold 2, he'll have an idle, he'll do whatever the battle tactic is. He'll get 5 points. And hold more, 6 points.
Then hope for a roll-off, and then Scarbrand can leave that objective and go kill.
Yeah, which I don't see... I don't see a world where does anything different.
So he's done cunning maneuver.
Oh, okay. You off, darling?
So I'm going to make the assumption that Blood Secretor is trying to get to it. Or it's either that or summoning. I'm not sure how many Blood Tithe points he has. So plenty of stuff has died. But he might be accruing those and hurting himself to get more. But I would presume that the Secretor may run to... the top objective. Take that, or Tunnel Master based on his list. Now, he does not have Tunnel. So, that Secretor is going to have to bolt there. Other than that, I don't think he has any other characters. He's got the hero fighting a cock. That's about it.
Baz being hairist.
Hairist.
Hairist. Flagging off gingers.
Ah, classic. But yeah, but
Blocking people in.
it is a busy day.
It's a busy day. There's lots of people here. The one downside of this place, there's not enough parking for everybody
Yeah,
if the
tough.
venue's full. There is plenty of other off-street parking though, around about.
Yeah, the centre of town, there's some.
There's some in the centre of town. Is that what you got? What a guy.
Yeah, as I was saying to the stream, these guys are going for cunning maneuver.
Yep.
Sam's fairly limited on what he's going to be able to do that with. I'm presuming the Secretor is going to make a bolt for it, unless he's going to summon. Don't know how many summon points they have.
Contagion point.
No, summon.
Sam.
So tithe points.
Tithe point.
He may be able to just summon a demon hero. I don't think there are a lot of points.
No. I mean, let's have a think. What's died? 2 units of flies. A unit of reavers.
And he could be hurting himself for more points.
Yeah. Could be quite a few points on board.
And I don't know how much it is updated. Ooh,
No, I don't think it is.
it's not updated for the new book.
No, but there is the new book. Yeah.
There?
No, middle one.
There?
Yeah,
There?
that one.
There?
And probably more.
Just summon.
I mean, that's legit copy.
It is. This is a really good book, to be fair, as I'm flicking.
You can feel it.
I can feel it.
Guys,
it's fresh.
Guys at home, you can feel the pages, right?
It's got that new book smell. That chat. Right. Bullmaster, Herald of Khorne. Or Bloodmaster is 3 points.
Oh my god, is that it?
3, yeah. And that's something. Summon onto objective, get cunning.
Oh, do they count as a
Yeah, they're a GC.
GC? Not just starting unit.
No. GC.
What?
A GC is just a unit with 10 wounds or less, isn't mounted, and isn't unique.
Okay, that is dumb.
Which is why summoning armies in the last mission, where GC priority had a favourable chance.
That's dumb. that is dumb.
Yeah,
I think so.
and I think summoning happens at the end of
your
movement. Yeah, so he can move something across to then be able to summon.
You tunnel out of combat.
No, instead of making a normal.
Retreat is not.
And it's within 9 of a friendly Khorne hero. So he's moving that Secretor up and be able to summon something at that top of. Or we could do it with Garbrand. Let's be honest, I mean, some of these you're not going to be summoned in.
I don't know. We saw Bloodthirster get summoned last game.
Yeah, that was. I don't know if that was the right play.
No, it wasn't. Summoned too small.
But. Oh, and the other thing is. You can only summon 1 unit.
Ooh, skull cannons.
Skull cannons are good.
I love skull cannons. I think they're incredible.
Oh, yes.
But what have they done to my skull cannons? 8 move, 8 wounds, 10 bravery. 4 attacks, 3s and 3s, minus 2 D3 at 8. Oh.
Well, they're like mini Iron Blasters.
If an unmodified hit roll is a 6, it causes a mortal wound. Attack sequence ends. Oh, that's the blaze.
Yes,
Never mind.
but the key is this.
In the combat phase, after the unit has fought for the first time, if anyone slain by any attacks, it can
Charge in, kill a model, and then shoot again. So you shoot, charge, charge, kill, shoot again.
shoot, charge, fight, shoot.
It's great.
You-
Obviously, it's better into certain units. But
You're essentially 8 attacks, 3s and 3s minus 2d.
yes, they're not terrible in combat.
I mean,
I'm assuming that there's no fight twice in Khorne,
Reapers of Vengeance might
just so that you
shoot 3 times. Maybe. Have those so that. No, they've got rid of those now. So no, because it used to be the command ability.
Reapers. No. There's no like
Might be able.
yeah, blood type fight again.
Look. 4 points.
When do you?
End of the movement. End of each hero phase.
So you can. It's fighting the hero phase. So if you were in combat,
Fight,
yeah,
Shoot.
shoot.
charge,
Yeah.
fight, shoot.
Shoot 3 times with one of them.
I love them.
I don't know. I think they're all right. Probably not a lot of points.
If it was like D3 plus 3, that would be viable.
3 points is 140.
That's
I don't know if that's
for,
that many
for
points.
what it does, it's a lot of points.
Yeah, maybe.
Whack them down to 100. Make them battle line if you take the hero. Done. I'm there. Genuinely, I would play that army.
How many?
How many what?
Skull cannons.
If you left them as the points they are, and we could make them battle line for having the Skullmaster as the hero. The Skullmaster's like what, 220?
Yeah.
At least 1800. So I'm running 12 Skull.
That's the list. Come on, we can make this happen. As a tier,
No,
I'm gonna put some house rules in. Battle line skull cannon.
They're just. This is so sad. It's so sad. Single.
Battle line skull cannons. I'm
I
invested.
I'm here for battle line Skull Cannons.
Oh,
honestly.
so there we go. There's those Blood Warriors retreating.
Yep, it happened.
Place your bets. How many are coming back?
How many are allowed? There are 8, so 12, so 6. 1, 2, 5.
No. What's this? Is hit and wound. Yeah. It's happening.
Barbrand?
Oh, it's this Scarbrand. A lot of 6s.
You think Skull Cannons are 30 to 40 points too cheap? Really? 30 to 40 points.
I think they're pretty good. 40 points is not that much. Something that they can fight or shoot potentially 3 times in it.
It was the Varangard.
Oh, they must have not. Yeah, they resisted the cock this turn and killed those flies.
Unlike Tom.
I've got one. Oh, I've got one inbound. A cock.
Where's your cock coming from?
It's in the post for me.
Was it a? Did you buy it off a website that offers wives as well?
Yeah. Yeah.
Technically, get wives off it.
Yeah, I think I could buy a wife from that. You shouldn't.
Cocks and wives.
Yep.
Oh, I'm gonna get cancelled. Skull Cannons are great. Are they great?
Skull cannons are great.
I don't know. They just don't feel that great. Because I'm just used to the D6 damage on the gun. That was funny.
Could be great. Could be terrible.
All right, I tell you what. If we can find a way to cheaply get me 14 Skull Cannons, I'll only take battle line.
Oh,
All right, okay, let's do some maths.
They're artillery. There's an artillery.
Oh, yeah, there's any. Can't do it. Well, I'm never playing Khorne. I've got 3,000 points of it, but I'm never playing Khorne.
Go on.
Maybe.
Zoom in that Scarbrand's remaining wound.
Yeah, I mean, he did just ruin
11.
Skrillpox as well.
That's an extra
1. Heroically. He fought. Oh, that was smart. So he fought in the hero phase, then did his heroic action because they're all at the start of the hero phase.
Yep.
So he can choose the order he does it. So he fought so he could then heroic recovery.
Nice.
That's clever.
Big brain plays.
Big brain Scarborough.
Roll off. Nurgle again.
Really quick turn from Sam.
Yeah. Well, what did he needed to do?
He held 1.
That's it.
Yeah.
Why couldn't he? He was blocked off.
Yeah. It's all his little heroes at the back.
Right. That's a shame. I guess the trouble was being penned in your deployment. What can you do? Maybe there was some unspecific done. I think they're all about killing stuff.
Yeah, blood for the altar. Pick an enemy unit and kill it. Why did you not just do that?
The Yamana wizard?
Skrillpox?
Yeah.
No. I don't think so.
All within 8 of an enemy unit.
Oh, the first one, blood for the altar. Just kill a unit. Pick a unit and kill it.
Yeah.
Skrillpox is going to die there.
He was not within 8 there, was he?
A Scarbrand?
No,
Yeah.
of the altar.
Oh, you have to,
No.
well, the unit that the Vanguard killed.
Yeah, they could have been. But then if he'd have rolled that 4 up and taken them with.
Oh, yeah. The battle runs red. I like that.
For an eye.
Yeah, makes sense.
Go for some heroes.
That unit of 10 at the top.
Oh, the Reavers, yeah, that's a fairly
The
easy one.
cockatrice from
Can,
the Vanguard.
Beast of Chaos can. Beast of Nurgle can charge, right?
They've got a stupid rule that lets them do it. Attention seeking.
Oh, is it?
I think it's called attention seeking.
Oh, he's spending his 1 tithe point of his dancing around. Made that Slaughter Priest move 6. He must have rolled the 6.
Surely you do this at the start of the... Or you choose your battle tactic, just in case you could get a 1 with PC or something.
Oh, here's the rally. You're saying 6?
I said 6.
This is good.
There's 12.
I'm thinking 8.
No, did I say 6 or 8?
I'm going 8. Khorne is going to be channeled into this.
I'll go with 10.
8 are coming back.
Out of 12. I should have...
Beta to be 1,
1,
2.
2.
Oh.
3, 4. 5. 5 on at the moment.
Oh. Oh,
Just 7.
1 more.
Just
1
7?
more.
Just 7. Well, it was in between the pair of us.
I am. So, one thing I'm going to need to check is can you summon something on with a rally and then use that as a point to put another model down? I don't think. I think it has to be with all the models you put on have to be within an inch of the existing models in the unit.
Oh. I do not know.
So.
Yeah, just Command F. Rally. Yeah, which starts with an E. Typed.
Got excited.
Enter.
Now these
It's
aren't
not
the
in
core
there.
rules.
Hello. No, because I get them for free anyway, but
My usual. Yeah, the biggest, most expensive one.
What a penis. I've never actually seen Jen. I didn't realise she was that small.
Baz keeps telling me she makes it look big.
What is cock?
A trace.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a dice. Yeah. I think that's a good dice. What are you looking for? Rally back.
No, that's definitely the wrong. I can't find it. But I think it is, but yes. So this is a smart play by Sam. I don't know if you've noticed.
Yep.
He has rallied those Blood Warriors and then moved into combat with all the units. So he can't. It'll deny him the ability to like go after multiple things for his eye for an eye. Which is great. The ability to move into combat in the hero phase is insane. So he's got another. How many back? So let's just double the points value of those warriors.
760. I don't understand. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. The man's just... He's playing with a 2,500 point army at this point.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's the same with summoning stuff. Oh, plus anything he'll summon. Although he's not summoning, he's using...
Yeah, he's using it. Gang.
I think Scarbrand's taken 10, by the way.
Taken 10? Right.
Because when he heroically recovered, he ticked it down from 11 down.
Okay. Big.
That could be who?
I guess Ross is now weighing up. I need to go after multiple things to tie as much up as possible.
There's free food tomorrow as well, Tom.
Yeah, Bill, come for that anyway.
Huh? He's a dick. That's all I've got for you. That's all I've got for you, people.
Right, I'm going to have to leave you for a sec because I'm absolutely...
Busting. Tell you what, you leave me. I will talk to the wonderful people about Warhammer Age of Sigmar. Thank you very much for coming down, everybody. Appreciate you guys watching. We are in Sam's turn... Ross's turn 3 here. Sorry, I was going to say Sam's because he's done a lot of stuff in Ross's turn. He's rallied. He's moved. He's annoyed. In the cockatrice in the bottom left-hand corner has retreated. Eye for an eye, obviously, I think sending both Beasts of Nurgle, the cockatrice, and one of the Puskiles into him is super good. Makes sense. Really should have chosen a different game. It would have been over by now. Object. Everybody for coming down. I appreciate you guys being here. If you need the domestic abuse helpline, let me know. Or wear your socks. I love these guys. So we've got... Thanks, Baz. Great guy. So we've seen two Beasts of Nurgle charging, a Pascal Blight Lord, and I think the cockatrice isn't going to charge... Maybe charge in? I don't know why you would. These are the Immortals on Starbrand. 10. Oh my god. 3 left on 3 left on Scarbrand. Left. 3 wounds left on Scarbrand. Oh my lord. 1 wound left on Scarbrand. Like slowly watching him tick to his own doom and death. About what? Yeah, Rally's dumb. It's ridiculous. Should never be in the game. I guess Scarbrand's got to die to Contagion now. Oh my gosh. Is Scarbrand going to manage to live this? One wound left. Is he going to live? Come on, looking for those 4s. Nope, dead. Gotta be dead. Yep. Down. Scarbrand, dead. Can if you want. If you're enjoying it, come back. I don't mind you sitting here chatting with me. What, the loo? Well, if turns up. Well, the game's going to finish soon enough, so.
How long we got left?
We've got 58 minutes on the clock.
Really long.
After playing, like, Legion, like 90 minutes.
I think we could cut this down. Hour and a half. Speed rounds.
Well, I was going to say 2.5 hours.
Oh, no, hour and a half. I'm going to give you speed round this stuff.
I wonder what would happen. I've said this before, but if you played it on a Warcry, if you played the next one down, next size of game down, how does it look? How do you think that pans out? Good or bad?
Yeah, maybe we should do.
Yeah, on the half-size board, right?
Yeah, fully speed it.
I wondered how it would work. Like, would it be balanced? Would it be fun? It's obviously not the standard, so people would moan and be like,
yeah. Or we could do it another way. Just add 5-inch movement to every profile. House rule.
And make everything hit on ones.
Yes. Speed this thing up.
Maybe you say there's a special rule for the tournament in the pack, but don't reveal it until after list summit, right?
Yeah.
And then you go, right, you have to use your averages.
You're not allowed to roll dice, only averages.
Yep.
Could you imagine?
The outrage.
Yeah.
The absolute outrage. Somebody's like, right, I've got 50 attacks. Okay, yeah, but you only hit with 25. Oh,
So
I've got a roll yet.
I had a chat with Ross whilst I was away. He is really frustrated with it. As you could understand. The consistency of just like retreat, rally, just move straight back into combat.
Yeah, but he's been really resilient against them, which is really good.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't think Blood Warriors are there to kill.
No, they're the anvil, as you say.
Yeah.
But more importantly, it's stopping Sam from being able to score. I mean, like, turn 3, unless he kills both of those flies. Sam so far this turn, Ross so far this turn has lifted Scarbrand, and he's also lifted that unit up at the top left. So he now owns that objective.
Yeah.
Holding 1, holding 2, holding more.
Yep.
He's going to get eye for an eye. So he's getting his 5 points, right? That's 11. Sorry, that's 13 to 6. Sam's really on the back foot.
He is, yeah. It's going to be like I think he needed to pull off.
Missing that battle tactic really hurt as well. People don't understand how catastrophic missing a turn 1 or 2 battle tactic can actually be to the rest
especially
of the game.
on one that should be easy enough for later on as well.
Yeah.
Cunning maneuvers eat or most of the game.
Why do you choose it there? Is it because you think you're just throwing it away, or are you genuinely going for it? Like, that's going to be an interesting thing. After the game, I'll talk to the players and have a look. See,
I think he must have measured it. Get the guy.
There might have been a redeploy that stuff. There wasn't combat. I don't know.
Maybe they remeasured it, or he moved slightly and it might.
Again, it's this whole intention thing.
Oh yeah, your intention. But yeah, you're right. It's going to be tough. I mean, those Varangard are now free, which is what they've been needing to do. But it's turn 3. The Nurgle's game plan, though, right? Hold you in your deployment for 3. Hope you can't catch up. It'll be tough.
There was something sensual about watching Baz do that.
How are you finding being part next to the TO table? Are you enjoying it?
Very strange. it is genuinely very strange, but it's quite nice to be able to have a chat with you guys periodically throughout the day.
Yeah. I think the setup's nice. You've done a lot of good work here, but rearranging.
Oh, thanks. Well, I did that bit. I didn't do this bit. Dave did this.
A nice sleek table.
Yeah.
Was good.
Yeah, it sounds so weird, but adding those extra 4 players helps.
Yeah.
And also having the shop there and being able to put another table there if needs be. Nice. We're going to actually put a proper 6x4 in there.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
It'll be a demo table.
Yeah, that's great.
It'll be no taller than one of these, which means it still leaves the shop looking relatively open.
No, makes sense. Right.
I'm going to move the board game rack
Okay.
somewhere. I don't know where yet. You know, over in the cafe.
Yeah, makes sense.
So we can fit some more people in.
Yeah.
And then there's enough space for another table as well. So, like, there's going to be plenty of tables.
Oh, yeah.
I'd like to replace these with tables like the cafes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
This sort of width. We can actually still play all the games we want to play on. Yeah, there's just lots of things. Prize money.
Oh, as everything.
Yeah. Cash dollar bills. I mean, I do what I want with the streaming stuff. I need about $1,000. Which, for a lot of people, isn't a lot of money, but I'm trying to save for a house soon.
Yeah, it is a lot of money.
And this doesn't make any money, like my own personal stuff.
Yeah. Do this for fun. You just want to spend a weekend with them. That's what it is.
That was entirely what it was. I wanted to bring you guys some coverage and get me closer to that YouTube partnership.
How close are you there? Nearly there?
I'm like 350 subs off.
Pretty much there.
Pretty much there. You guys want to, help, please whore it out to your friends. I'm literally like 300 subscriptions away. Costs you nothing. It's completely free.
Champion niced up.
Yeah. Whore me out. Yeah. I need 350 subs. We should make it part of the ticket entry. People can't play in one of your events unless they're sub to my channel. Yeah. I'm literally, I've got the watch hours sorted. That's like the hardest thing to get apparently. And I got that sorted.
You nailed that.
Yeah. Literally just need 1,000 subs. Not in total, not now. 350 now. And then Bish Bash Bosh, your boy will have monetization.
Oh,
I can start
cash
upgrading
money.
Well, like the 4p.
Yes, those pennies. Those pennies.
It's more so I can update software and hardware.
Because you've got a great rig here, great setup, and it's great that you're forever wanting to.
Always, I would I'm always wanting to improve it. I think anybody that's like complacent with what they're doing needs some slaps aside the head.
But sometimes, right, it's one of your problems is you can't stop. Won't stop.
That's the mod.
Yeah.
it's like this app, right? I've learned so much about web stuff now that I code it a lot better. And also, I can code it to give each player a tablet.
That'd
or
be cool.
use their phone, and it'll update it on the other
person.
person.
The phone would be a big thing.
Like, there's a lot of stuff I could do. I mean, I've done it with this. I've made a magic app that I used the other day. Wait, to type it would help. Right? You host the game.
Yep.
I put the player numbers in. I put what their starting life total is.
It isn't slain, no. Yes. No, I don't think you do.
No. More incarnate bullshit. You put all the details in.
Yep.
Make game. Then you just send your friends that code.
That's really cool.
And then they tick who they are. And you save it all.
Hey.
Saves it all to the cloud.
Good, mate.
I came about because we play on a 6x4 table in there. So
You're
far
miles away from everything.
So if we have that with everybody's life totals.
That's cool. Next, you need to have it cast a monitor and everyone's life totals on a bit.
Well, it already casts on my live stream.
I'm just saying for people sat at the table with the screen
right,
here
yeah.
that said, here's everyone's totals.
Is it at the bottom?
Oh, yeah, I guess. It feels rude.
Oh, but there will be like poison counters and monarch and XP
Monarch's
counters,
pretty
all
good.
of that sort of shit. Like the monarch will glow gold or whatever.
That's cool. Oh, you fucking love it.
I just won't stop.
Oh, if chat could see you now, the hard on you have got right now talking about Magic is unbelievable.
It's not just right. Okay, so I love that, right? But it's more the fact that I have the skills to pay no bills, but create, help people.
Yeah.
That I'm really happy with. What I don't have the skills are though, make frickin' PD delivery.
You can start moonlighting as a delivery driver next. Oh, so it looks like Sam is. I was trying to find a battle tactic.
Yes.
Khorne book. No.
A 1-on-1 preferably, but if you would prefer a 2-0, put a 2-0 on.
Hey.
The reason I like doing 1-on-1s is because it means that it's the last game of the day. They're actually fighting for a podium chance, not to win, but they are definitely fighting for a podium. Then I'll take table 1.
Yeah, makes sense.
We'll get the nerds in tomorrow.
We'll turn off random tables because another thing we've got going at the moment is random tables for day 1. So looking across the field, you have no idea where
you are.
Yeah, where anyone is. You can't start looking at lists above them and figuring stuff out. Keeps you fresh. That was another great thing that we brought on board for your middle.
Really?
Yeah. Went to it and really liked it at your random tables.
Oh, okay, cool.
Inspiration, mate.
We like random table. I think tournament organizing is such a it has at the moment it feels very closed off. Like quite a lot of people are just like, nope, this is the way we do it and we're done, right? But I think it has the capability to be super collaborative.
Yes.
And also, you can still have all these unique little quirks at each event, but overall, creating a better TO experience for it is really important. And I mean, to super competitive gamers, they might want to know where table 1 is so they finish their game and go to it.
Yeah.
That's fine. But I think for a lot of people, particularly not just the top bracket of people, top 25%, but the other 75%, this gives them the opportunity to be able to mingle with those people and see what's happening on the table next to them, and learn that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
I think overall as a community, it helps structure and strengthen people's abilities to play the game, to be fair.
Oh yeah, definitely. And I think, going back to the random tables, it also stops sitting on the board all weekend.
Well, that was the most important reason.
Yeah.
I did I was very, very conscious of that, and I always am.
And especially in Middle-earth, rain's very important.
Same with Legion. Rain's super important in that game. If you've smashed somebody on the table because there's loads of line of sight blocking stuff, I'm not going to give you that table again. Because part of being a good player is adaptation.
Yes. It's the same reason you should be able to build a list that works any situation, fully able to play in any situation.
When I last ran my AOS events, you got list submission, then I told you what the missions were. The exact same. See, that's the thing where the logic of you're not allowed to know the missions before you submit the list is the same. It's just we go about the selection of the missions differently. That's absolutely fine. You know, that makes a lot of sense. And I actually think that's cool, and that adds diversity.
Yep.
And you know, as a TO, when I was picking the missions, I would get Kitty to pick them, and then be like, okay, they're too similar, so we'll swap those out and make it. You know, and I basically did what the Middle-earth book tells you to do, where it gives you some charts that you roll, because it groups all of the same missions in a table.
Cool.
So you only select one of each. It really helps to, you know, spice up the tournament experience. I like that a lot. That makes me.
I mean, it's not a bad idea to maybe do. Is group the missions by their styles, whether it's focus on PC, let's say, and then game 1 is of these 3, game 2 is of these 3, game 3 these 3.
And it's just random.
Yeah.
Inside that, but people will get to know what's going on. Yeah. I think that might be quite cool. Actually,
I think that'd be good.
Yeah.
You spin a smaller wheel. It's 5 small wheels, not one big wheel.
Yeah. Which I quite like, because it means that when they come to the game, they know they're going to have to think about movement.
Yes.
Or it means that they're going to have to think about bunkering down on this, like game 2. You know, I think it has scope to add.
And it also means that over the weekend, you're not just pulling all of the movement shit.
Yeah.
You are pulling one of them.
I think I like this. I liked being able to talk about tournaments in such a way that, you know, it hopefully develops all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
That makes me very happy. Anyway, so back to this desolate board that we've got going on.
We're seeing a familiar move here. There's Blood Warriors going for a retreat.
And there is an idle point killed in Sam's favour as well, so it has bumped him up.
Try and gain momentum.
Top left. Hold that one. I reckon he's just throwing it away.
Yeah, I don't think he can get it.
No, but what he could have done was desecrate.
Right. Which one?
Well, he had Varangard.
Yeah, but it feels like he wants to clear off that object. Again, he's going to summon. See what that measure stick is? Beast of Nurgle. That is 9 inches. Looking for. It's summon from the altar. There you go. Really golden doggos.
I was going to say they're warhounds, right?
Oh yes.
Can I see those on the close-up?
They're really gold.
Oh, just can we see them on the left?
Oh, bronze, if it were. A nice shot though. That.
What? This shot.
Yeah, that's some Varangard charging into Beast of Nurgle. Save the day for those Reavers.
This is why I have all these camera angles. And you get the app. Oh.
You need to get on them. Oh, more. Let's see.
Sorry?
Switching behind them all. Hi, mate.
Well, the chat can. Exclamation mark, view, space, and then whatever they want. They can change the camera angle anytime they like.
Yeah, control it, guys. Take control.
What I want is a couple of PTZs as well, but again, that's small. Because they're the actual controllable ones. But I did find some software that I'm going to hack to allow chat to input a coordinate on a grid and move the camera to that coordinate.
That is really cool.
Right?
That is really cool.
Proper cool.
Yeah.
Also, I found out that you can actually stream multiple videos to YouTube at once live.
Oh, really?
So what I could do is overlay the same commentary at 4 different angles.
Right.
Or 4 different setups. Add loads of cameras. Or even 4 different tables.
So you could...
you could stream each table individually.
That's what I was going to say. Multiple tables. You could, day 2, have the top 3 tables.
Yeah. And you have 2 with player commentary and 1 with commentary. Like, table 1 is full-on commentary.
Yes.
And tables 2 and 3 are just player audio.
And we can swap to it and have a look at it. commentate on it in between, but that's a really good setup.
Oh, why? That's the only thing that goes through my brain.
The main problem
is like
cables.
Fuck, that's a lot.
Why can't electricity be wireless?
So many cables. Also, I need a better computer. 3 streams.
More pooters.
I tell you what, if anybody out there wants to invest about 20 grand
That'd be big, yeah.
in a 10 viewer live stream, I'll do it. 20 grand. I'll do it. I'll make it happen. I'll also do it so we could take them remotely and travel around the world. One second. Delivery that I've been waiting for about 36 hours at this.
Okay. Get Baz on.
Baz on?
You can have
Oh
Baz
my god,
commentate.
I could get you. Oh my god, I could have it. I could have 20 minutes to myself.
Full Warrior Lodge stream.
I could shit and fart. Sorry if anybody's watching this at home with their kids.
Yeah.
Their kids just like, shit and fart.
Ben told me that. That's what I need to say.
No, my name's Baz.
Baz told. Yep, sorry.
Baz. Hi, I'm Baz. Sorry. I'm Baz.
That's a really good impression. That was a good Baz impression.
That's all I can do. You done? What a guy. What a guy.
So these Varangard are trying to kill all these bloody...
I don't know if they will. There's
Nurgle.
12. So one of them had 4 wounds left. One of them had 8, right? That's 12 wounds. I don't think they've got the power.
I mean, on the charge, they're better for their equipment.
Yeah,
Spears?
they're
Yeah,
the
so
spears,
they're
right?
more Ren 3, right? And 3 damage.
Yeah. But what turn are we on? Turn 3. Oh, they're not heroes. I was going to say, this isn't the 4+ odd turn. The other.
Yeah.
This is the other turn.
This is another turn.
This is not the turn that you are looking for.
There's one gone. I wonder if he's...
He's got 2. They're 2 separate units. The beasts are 2. That's one of the benefits about the MSUs, right?
It's like... So I've been playing around with the Chaos spot, or Beast of Chaos, and it's exactly right. Having 6 independent units occupy stuff, hide stuff on the ends of units. Great. So much utility.
Being able to sort of go boop, boop, on a unit, super funny, because they can't
They can't
pile
do
in.
much. Yeah.
They get to hit with their 3 guys, and you're like, okay. And you will kill me, but it will take you 4 turns.
Down to 1 wound.
But it lives.
Yeah, with 1. I think he really needs to get rid of this. If you can get rid of this, then in a much better spot, the Varangard with a roll-off can then into the mid start causing problems. But if he can't, then he...
Damage.
Yep, so they're going to pile in.
Baz, you want to come in? Commentate.
Come on.
Well, you can just sit for 5 minutes. I'm just going to go and sort a box out.
Talk to someone about a box.
Please mind these cables.
Talk to a man about a bag.
Oh,
Right, mate.
good mate. How do you turn off?
Like that.
Hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, mate.
Okay.
How's it been going? Had many results in?
Yes, we have. We've got so Bill, Science.
With... Oh, do I have to... Oh, okay.
Tough
Yeah, it's a tough place for Giants at the moment.
Not in the best. Bill Marshall, again, hitting out of the park against Mr. Bell.
Yeah, making sure dash work.
Yeah. And James Linford.
Oh god.
30,
Well,
plays 21.
so weirdly, that's the other Slanesh. Now lost. Has won 2 games and lost. I know that Nesh can't take a hit at the moment.
Oh, no.
They cannot be
Unless
so,
they got to 50 points.
no, so if they get 12, they are -1 to higher army, which
Yeah.
is great for them.
Yeah,
And it's not too.
No.
But I guess depending. Yeah. So depending on matchup, you have a really good time or a really bad time for some. Then an Alpha Strike army, and that's it. Or you get the chance to build gravity point. What else we got?
Peter Dixon with Bogers. Absolutely hammered. He might, but that's
Yeah.
fair because Tom's.
Thomas Wainwright, notoriously a terrible player.
Yeah. If he turns up though.
Yeah.
Although he is the Warlord of Warsaw, going 5-0.
Yeah.
8 months ago, I think.
I think earlier he was telling me he had a submarine strategy, but I think maybe he's gone too deep.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's coming back up.
Yeah. I think there's a breach in the hull.
Yeah, breaching the hull of his frigates, and they are going down.
That's if he comes back tomorrow.
Yeah.
Not going out tonight. He is going out.
Yeah, one-way trip to the Nag.
The Nag, that's the Nag in Sutton Nashville, guys.
Yeah.
That's it. Central Sutton Nashville, the Nag. I think when we went to Gathering of Might, I spent £1 in just for himself. God, that man paid for the Nag's win. So yeah, that's been Ogres playing.
Yep.
On Marshall.
So win for Slaves versus KO. I guess
18.
for them, Be'lakor on the ship that was containing all of it really hampers the army.
Yeah. And then what? Slaves are in.
Yeah.
Josh with it.
Triple chicken.
Chicken. Smashed.
All right.
19. And Steve Bennett. This is Skaven. Again, another win for
And that was against
Graham.
Graham. Is he running Daughters this weekend or?
I think it's Ogres.
No, he's run Daughters in the past.
Graham, yeah.
Okay, that's good. Really putting those Walt Lightning Steve.
Yeah. They're really good. Oh, good. And that is got Adam Bell. Giants. Adam Bell.
Giants on both ends. So again, 2 wins for Giants and 2 losses for Giants. I guess it must be so much matchup dependent for the guys and mission dependent.
Yeah.
I imagine the GC's mission. Tough. He had to focus down all the last round.
Yeah, 100%. Beating.
Oh yeah.
Went over Giants and a Gargant. Left on
Man
board.
Crusher.
Man Crusher. Dead. But
So you're joining us. I don't know what you've seen of this, but Nurgle and Ross is essentially just box Sam in most of the game. We're into turn 4, and he's only really breaking free. Ross went first.
Right in.
Yep, penned him all in. Went into those Blood Warriors, got them down to 3 models, and he has replenished that Blood Warrior unit maybe 3 times. So I think he may be 1,000 points worth of Blood Warrior this game from that 4-up rally. It looks like Ross has won another roll-off. He's now going into gaining momentum. I think Sam really on this one because his Varangard are miles out of the way. Nothing apart from those Blood Warriors are just sat fighting on an objective. And he summoned those dogs to get gaining momentum last round, which was a great play, but he's stuck fighting stuff that he doesn't want to fight. And these cockatrices have been just tying stuff up, making the Varangard only rough. Same with Scarbrand. They're in the work. The trouble I suppose Ross will have is that they're not super killy. They're not awful, but they
doesn't work in. But it's more.
So as the game goes on, sort of have hoped that he's played enough with flies to then be on objectives. But I mean, they can support the beast in Nurgle pretty well. Nurgle are not awful in combat. So, yeah, the run charge is great for them.
Mobile.
Yeah, he's been slinging them around the board and getting objectives with them, killing stuff like Blood Reavers and anything. Get the opportunity. Ross is down to 2 flies. I think one is the Lord of Afflictions. Having a 4-up ward.
Yeah, I think
the one in the centre.
Yeah. Fort Ward.
Of course, yeah.
Standard bit.
Great, and yep, the Cocks are a good bit of tech into this list. Really been hampering. There's like I said, there's Blood Warriors. I'm pretty sure they deployed there. Turn 4. Sam's been doing some great stuff with them. Been retreating, rallying, then using one of his Blood Tithe to move back into combat. So it means that he can rally without and stay in combat, which is great. It's tight.
Yeah. 5-game turn though.
It is, yeah. The one thing I'm not sure about for Ross and the Garden, so his grand strategy is to have a free, wholly within his opponent's territory, no enemy free. Not got one in his list. Want people to be able to deny it. He's intending to summon one, and he's running out of heroes to be able to summon. The only one left is the Lord of Affliction. Have any? He's not started with any because that would mean deny the grand strategy. Summon anywhere. Doesn't need a hero. Oh, right. So just found out that you don't even need a hero for that. Crazy. Just summon it. So I take that back. He's got those 3 points in the bag. Sam's running out of stuff on the other side to do take what's theirs. Those Blood Warriors are not going to get to. They are pretty much going to be there for the rest of the game. Baron Guard are stuck. The Warriors are secretor. They're all miles away from any important issue. And Sam's also dropped a battle tactic in turn 2 down. Dogs. These Varangard are piling in. I'm hoping they'll clear them up for I think it's got 2 wounds left, so feasibly those 3 Varangard should be able to be some with no problems. Down to 1 dog in the middle. That's a so here's the Varangard going in. I don't know what Sam's going to next turn their battle tactic. I know that they have battle tactic around the shrine, so maybe that flying there by the end of combat for it. But it's going to be tough. It's tough to, complete that battle tactic and still get an objective. Has to take these objectives and get hold of more just to maintain pace with Ross. Okay. Here's that. Decent note. He can join. All right. Welcome back, Baz.
Thank you. So just a bit of a query regarding points and on Martin McCann's list. Got to
yeah.
So.
Well, I think me and Ben were talking about it earlier. it inevitably happens at an event that you finish and you look at the rules and go, actually, I should have been differently.
Age of admin.
Age of admin, it can be. I mean, for us, as long as both players play by understanding.
Yeah. Both, same intention at the beginning.
Yeah.
I've done that before.
Yeah,
It's a lot of stuff
and
to
it is a
remember.
long day. 6 hours of playing board, a lot.
But 20.
Yeah, slow play Sam is no.
Slow by name, slow by nature.
No, it's this has been because there was so much pressure applied turn 1. It's forever going to be. Like, there was no quick turns in this game. A lot of dice to roll. I was saying I think looking like for Sam in this next tough on what the battle tactic. I think now it looks like there's 5 wounds left on that fly next to the altar. Is a battle tactic to keep the altar.
Okay.
So that could be the one he picks, but it'll be
Has
difficult.
he done gaining momentum?
He has done gaining momentum.
Eye for an eye.
Did he do eye for an? Not sure on that one. But the key is like battle tactics for him to do, but doing it and also taking objectives.
Yep.
Ross is pulling away on the 1, 2 and more, and have enough. Oh, there you go.
Oh, there we are.
18 plays 12.
5 point turn.
it's
4
gonna
point turn. 5 point turn.
5
So it
points.
was-
1, 2 and more. Sam is now clear of that Beast of Nurgle up in the left. So he can use his Varangard finally. They've sort of been in around there doing a lot for a game. They are now free to be able to enter, whether or not into all those units. That's the issue. That they're going to have to dedicate their attacks into single units.
Varangard's fell.
Yes.
So a lot of attacks. Rend 2 damage.
No, I think they go to Rend 3. I think the damage 3. Oh, great on the charge. Which all of this is.
They don't want to be stuck.
No,
with
but that has been the issue for Sam is that the cockatrice make it on 6.
Yep.
That's just stuck in combat fighting Nurgle. Can't kill.
Yep.
So they've just been grinding away.
As I know, when you're cock.
Oh yeah, what a what an interaction.
Yeah.
But as me and Ben were saying earlier, it is an insane 100 point, and I appreciate it's on a 4-up. It is.
Can't deal with it. It could be on a whatever. But
It is just a
huge.
game-changing.
Quite a few out there now.
I mean, it's great. It's great, unique action.
Yep.
The fact that it can go into every Chaos army is the Nurgle benefit massively. They're already difficult, even more difficult. So, what Sam's going to pick? I'm looking again. He is looking through
for it,
pages, looking for anything to pick. I think, like I said, there's the. He's got plenty of Blood Warriors around that fly. They're still difficult to kill.
Taken all to the left.
I believe that's wounds.
Okay.
I think
So
Ross
5
counts
wounds
down. So, would he do it? I mean, they don't have the most kills in the file. Clawglaives is pretty decent.
Rate of
We'll see.
attack.
Yeah. I think go for it. I'm not sure if there's any Slaughter Priest live that may be able to boil or generate wound away. I'll have to wait.
Top of
Bottom of
bottom of turn.
one more turn after
yeah,
this. Ross, by the sounds of it, is going to get a ground for no.
So 21.
Yeah, I think to take what's theirs is going to be difficult based on the deployment of getting his grand strategy and also gaining objective. So there's Blood Reavers right there.
Blood Reavers there.
No, those are Blood Warriors.
Blood Warriors.
Those are Blood.
Okay.
And then he's got a Traitor and I believe a Priest. Barringer.
Boss has got one fly, sort of flick.
Yep.
Spot.
Yes. Yeah, lots of MSUs.
Yep.
It's just occupying so much space.
MSU that down either.
Oh no.
And you have to
Because
commit.
even if you go into killing Nox,
Yeah.
so it's a wasted. This is probably going to be the issue here is Cockatry right behind his blood. Or up happens,
Yeah, he's not going
going to fail about it. So he needs something more reliable. Than I think is what. Whether he will be able.
to.
I'm presuming here he's looking. So the other trick he could maybe, depending on range, summon from altar.
Yep.
I'm gonna guess it's too far, but maybe I think it's range on summoning. Hey, it's Khorne's number. Makes sense. So yeah, either wholly within 8 of a friendly Khorne hero or wholly within 60 of a skull altar.
8 of it. Yeah. That's what
So,
it's measured for,
so
16
it's
inches.
feasible that he could
Yep.
just summon onto that objective down in the bottom right. That gets him his 2 and more.
So,
Yeah, I obviously can't measure it, but I would presume ability. And then use the Varangard to try and push it in the middle and stuff near there. Maybe he'll go for like killing. Because I guess that the piece of Nurgle is within 8 of the altar. He might
Yep.
pick that as the target, send in the Varangard, clear that out.
Either is left.
The
The cock-
redeploy is the thing you worry about.
Might read
Yeah, he might send it in,
that one.
or
This direction.
send the piece of Nurgle away from the altar. Leave non-standing. Friendly unit, free of any enemy unit. Fights the combat. But no enemy unit. He needs to kill the fly.
And we lock. Cock.
Yes. Yep, he has no wards.
Vanguard's
stop it.
pushed up.
Yep. So they could make a charge into it as well.
Yep.
We'll see what's happening here.
An inch.
Redeploying into there
Yeah.
and then mess with him on the mid-center objective. He's had a hard enough time with his Varangard. I mean, they are perfectly placed with the 4 ward to try and fight the cock. Saw him earlier roll at the ward save to stop it from this. They have to go. But so yeah, here comes the Beast of Nurgle. Lock that charge potential.
It's a big 5.
That's what he needed. But means that the Varangard slip
Squeeze.
past. Varangard may be able to slip there,
Yeah.
but it might limit how easy.
And but you.
Yeah.
Five.
I don't mind. Do you want to stay on, mate? Or...
It's with him.
Oh my god, these are horrifically warm. What have you done in my headphones? It feels like you've soiled my headphones.
He got excited.
He did. Oh my
Both
god.
got excited.
Right, well, what is there to get excited about, Baz? Really quickly fill me in. Oh,
Oh, Vanguard's pushed
fucking
up.
hell. Yeah.
He's pushed.
Now. Yeah, I'm listening. Yeah.
Vanguard pushed.
Yep.
5 inch.
Press the dustbin. Follow the arrow.
Dustbin.
Yeah.
Every day.
Every day is a school day. Finally. There was a lot of Pokemon. Like, a lot of Pokemon. And they've actually forgot to give us some of the boxes. They have actually forgot to give us some of them.
Oh, Luke.
Yep. Of course they will. Those Blood Warriors have been around far too long. Potentially. They've basically not moved all game. One second. The Beast of Nurgle.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah. So obviously trying to stay outside of that cockatrice because it's debilitating, isn't it?
But it's back.
Has he taken 6 elsewhere? Trying to find out. 8. No, 7. 7. Unless it's the Lord of Affliction, then it does have 8. 7.
But still.
Yeah, I think it's pretty easy for them. He is. Nobody can actually hear you when you...
Why?
Because you were too quiet. That's why I've just turned you up. No, I was just looking at the mic feed going, I'm coming through, but Baz isn't.
I'm here.
We're both on mic/aux. But there is a delay.
So yeah, the Blood Warriors bottom left don't get blocked. Good lift.
Ross is ahead by 6 points, though.
He is. He's got his Grand Strat more than likely in the bag or in the garden.
Wait, where's the tree? There is no tree.
There is no tree. But
he needs a tree. Yeah, that's what Tend the Garden is.
Be a hero.
He's not got any heroes. Oh,
Yeah,
he's got one in the
Lord of
middle.
Affliction.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So he's probably going to do that turn 5, right?
Yeah,
he
yeah.
moves, summons the tree, GG, gets his Grand Strat.
Yeah. And it's 21-12. Or if Cam gets in it, it's 5 points this turn.
Oh, because he's got the hounds holding the one on the bottom right.
Yep.
He's holding the one in the top left.
Hold 1, hold 2 or more.
Yeah.
And he just needs to get his Grand. He just needs battle tactic.
What is that? What is the battle tactic leaving on standing?
Leaving on stand. So he has to choose a enemy unit. Choose
Yep.
a friendly unit.
Yep.
And that friendly unit be basically.
And be near no enemy units.
Right.
So they have to kill it now.
Correct. They have to kill.
Bin. Good
Bin
man.
bin.
Okay.
I think. Warriors 3 attack team?
Yeah. And my God, there is so many 2s and 1s that Sam seems to just. He likes to roll them, doesn't he? Or is it those dice?
Another 2. It's the new Warrior large ones, mate. Probably is. Nice.
Looks to suck, mate.
Oh, look. Oh, he's counting.
I don't know how they're counting.
So he's on 5, takes 3 left. Counts down then. 5 runes left.
Sometimes people count down. Sometimes people count up.
Yeah.
And it's like, it doesn't make any sense. Stop.
And it's difficult to come in halfway through a game.
It is difficult trying to be in the game when one player's counting up and one player's counting
Yeah,
down.
100.
Awfully so. Yeah, it's kind of difficult when that happens.
Oh, the Beast of Nurgle is just Vanguard.
The Beast of Nurgle seem to be doing an awful lot of work.
They are pretty good. Especially when the Vanguard just bounce or
Get
they're
caught.
not attack. I think you would attack with blood. Get rid of.
That fly ain't going.
No, not now. No.
That'll be a. Sam, stop rolling like this. Have you seen these 2s? The man can do nothing but roll 2s.
Well, 6s. Better to be
Lucky than good. Yeah. That's how you.
That's how you roll it, boss. Look at that.
Yeah.
4 5s and 2.
Bish, bash, and a bosh.
Yeah. 4 6s down to 3.
And can they stop rolling underneath the realm gate?
Take it off.
It's doing nothing at this point, is it?
No.
Oh. Beasts of 1 wound left. I really do hate Blood Warriors rallying.
They can do it in combat, can't they?
No.
Can't do.
No.
Still on 4.
Yeah, so still a 4 up though.
Yeah.
He's rallied twice and he's got back 8 and then he's got back 12.
Well, it's a 4 rally. Yeah. I think it should be capped at rally on 4.
I said to Tom earlier we should have a position where they bring in universal keywords for units like mortal, celestial, elemental, right? And rally you can only do on an a celestial or like elemental unit.
Yeah.
As they're like smited down or risen from the ground.
Yeah,
so
fair.
mortals can't do it, for example.
Yeah.
But mortals would get the ability to do something like to the last, where they get +1 to wound if a certain criteria or something like that, right?
More rules to think.
It is, but it's more flavorful rules. And it actually brings adding in those like unit type keywords gives you a design space that you can move in and out around. Like
I guess so.
some things will be more effective against mortals than they will against anything else.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? So it's just food for thought. I know it's more rules, but GW love bloat, so why not give them more? They absolutely love the bloat. So Goran's in 18 to 15. bottom of turn 4.
So hold 1, hold 2, hold more. Fail battle tactic. 4. Priority roll.
I'm just making sure they've done their contagion because it's contagion to do, I think. There's 3 on those Varangard. There's 4 on those Blood Warriors.
Is that 3 on the Varangard or is that...
Oh, no, they're just going straight to the last round. Never mind.
Okay, here we are. Ross is warming the dice up. Quite an important turn, I think.
One turn indeed.
Oh,
6
6
into a 4.
Oh, he's re-rolled it. That's very gentle.
Oh, because it's not flat.
That's what I'm... They're brilliant object. Don't move. In, but... Fair play to Sam there. Fair play to... Yeah, priority roll.
Huge.
No. Sam, did Sam need the priority? He's not going to do...
No, he doesn't need it, but my point is more, he gets to force Ross to go now, which means he could potentially stop Ross from getting his grand strat. Because if Ross goes first in this,
Have to do it.
he'll have to do the tree before
Yep.
Sam gets to move.
Getting rid of... You have to be outside.
No, you just have to be outside of 3.
Enemy unit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, fair.
So
Fair.
going second in turn 5, particularly with the grand strat that Ross has got, is great.
Would guarantee it.
Because it means that he can stop the tree from happening, and he can also potentially take what's theirs if he manages to retreat far enough.
So who's taking...
I don't know. Oh. Can you get him to put the little dot on the thing? Thank you.
Boss does it? Boss.
Well, Ross had it, but it's whether he took it or not. See, if I'm Ross here, I probably
give it.
I probably don't take it
I'd give
because all you've got is those Warhounds. I mean, okay, if the Warhounds charge the Lord of Affliction,
it away. I think Sam's stuck for battle tactic.
goodness sake. Trying to think of what he's done. There's a way I can do this, and I can't remember what it is. So long since I made this app. I think it. Anyway, I'm pretty sure Sam could probably get away with doing where is it? The Trial of Skulls. No, not the Trial of Skulls. Blood for the Blood Altar. He's not done that yet, has he?
Pick one enemy unit with an 8 inches. Loyalty. Oh yeah, he's not done.
That's only 2 wounds left on that fly. That Beast of Nurgle's got 1 wound left.
Yeah, fair one, yeah.
Like that's a free one for Sam.
Who's taking?
Ross has taken it. He's just chosen Glory to the Grand.
Glory to go.
You complete this tactic at the end of the turn if there are more enemy units, friendly units to destroy.
Friendly than.
More enemy than friendly units.
Yeah, more.
Interesting, because he's got to kill those Varangard. He's got to. Oh, he's. Are they Theory Hammer in it? They're saying he gets his Grand Strat.
Oh, they've just bumped up the points, haven't they? Okay, there we are.
And there's a handshake, so it would actually end 26-20 because this doesn't take into account Grand Strat.
20.
Unless Sam counts as getting his, and it'll be 20. But there we go, game 2 has completed. We have had a cracking game between the forces of chaos fighting one another here on the live stream, and both of these players are now, well, Ross will take the win. I don't think there's any way in which Sam could take the win there, but Ross will take it. We'll be... Well, we've got a minute left on the round. Oh, my God. Right, can I have a quick game next game, please?
Yes.
This is the second game that's gone to time.
That's fine.
3 hours is so long.
So do we want 1-on-1?
Preferably 1-on-1.
1-on-1.
Preferably 1-on-1.
We'll have a look.
All right. Well, thank you very much, everybody, for joining us. You guys can watch this back, obviously, from the start. We'll be back with you in about 20 minutes.
How is it now? 10, 15 minutes. Half 4. Game.
Half 4.
Half 4. 18
All right.
minutes. 12
we'll
minutes.
See you guys at half 4. Thanks for coming, everybody.